1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony. Until one day, a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
You've been knocked down and got up again. In a corner, you're surrounded, no defenders.
Yo, watching 98.5 FM. Yeah, we're driving down the lane of beautiful sunset and retro. When you burst in the fire, you just want to laugh and affection. Well, 98.996969669 FM. Your boy Gary home. Yeah, what's that? Yoza. Yoza.
Get ready for verse 2, Electric Boogaloo.
You see the truth behind the veil, and you know that they're just looking for attention.
Attention. You.
Don't let ruthlessness prevail. It's time to light your fire. Like a phoenix, you burst in a fire.
How's everyone doing? What's up, Kevin? What's up, Big? What's up, Trace? What's up, Joker? Bring some light from the ashes, Phoenix. Yeah, man.
I've got with me the biggest plot twist of Champs 2025 so far.
From the ashes.
Well, I want to know, what were the challenges in needing to integrate with a team like this so quickly?
Obviously the biggest challenge is the lack of practice. We only got to play like a couple maps together, so we have to deal with what we have. And the other one is obviously a language barrier. Obviously that still exists, but we've been making it work and coming up with key terms to help us succeed.
Plus, you're still the GOAT.
Man, it's so awkward in
You're
front of the
still the
camera.
Yeah, thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
So awkward.
That was just such a wholesome
So
interaction
awkward.
to be like, thank
So
you.
awkward.
I'm still the GOAT.
Well, and you know, obviously, a
So
microcosm
awkward.
there, but a really good example of what I was saying earlier. He's a little bit
T1
looser,
fighting.
he's a little different here.
Yeah, I mean, he
D1
was
one.
talking about
What
the
if?
biggest challenges
What's
they
up,
might
Abik?
face, and I
What
think
if
the
we
elephant in the
try and
room
get
is,
D1
Dan, I think
to?
T1 is the biggest challenge they're going to face today.
I am
Yeah.
so excited to see
What if you get
T1. I mean, last time we saw
Diamond
them
1
internationally
to
back in Bangkok when they lifted that
GE.
trophy, and now coming again, I feel like we're in the same situation as we were coming into Bangkok. Of we're not really expecting too much of them. We know that they're not bad, they're not good, they're just kind of in the middle, and it's the perfect opportunity for them to do it again. I'm not saying that Team 1 is going on a run. I'm just
Sounded like you were
saying that I
saying
have a lot of hope in this team. I mean,
Why
they're
stage
probably
look like
gonna-
MMA stage, bro? Bro, the stage looks bad. I know.
A
Yeah.
desk divided.
No,
Abik.
Okay, how do you
Where's
feel
your
about
membership, you
T1 though?
fucking ass?
I think they're a
Never mind,
strong
just
team,
kidding.
and I'm really excited to see how they
Why
do.
you
I
not
think the
coming-
addition
why you
of
not coming to my
DH
stream
this
these
squad
days,
has
huh?
been
A
a
bit?
ton of fun. I know we're going to chat with him about him a little bit more later, but to suggest that they have hardware raising aspirations is a little hard. I love their map pool. I think
Under the
if you look
water.
at it on the
Ah,
screen, it's
always
sunset,
under
it's a
the
bit of their
water.
playground.
When are
They
you
feel
going to
really
come
comfortable
under the
on there. I
desk?
think it's going to be a fun matchup. I imagine we'll see that map today in this map pool, but T1 looks strong. I don't know that I'm willing to go as far as to say that they're going on a run.
But just in today, though, in general, you know, against a team that has a sub who's not even from the region, I really think this is not going to be super difficult with T1. It's there to lose.
Yeah, absolutely. They have more pressure because they know that at least into this matchup they are.
Did
the
she
favorite team,
almost
but
hit
also
Sava?
there's Demon 1 on the other side, so it's kind of like a 50-50 depending on how you look at
Did
it.
she
I feel
almost hit
it's gonna
Sava?
come down to
In,
you know, Demon 1 was saying it when you were talking to
in
him.
China?
If they're gonna change things, if they're gonna
Yeah.
keep the same, is it
Why is
going to
my
be him
Sava going to
filling
China?
what Lukaku was doing, or is it gonna be something completely different?
Going
I
on
just
here?
think for me, DRG, they would have to have a live performance
Yo,
to
what's
be
that
able
sound?
to take down T1. I do think T1 probably
what's
the
that sound?
favorites. And you mentioned DH. How do we feel about DH? I am a big fan of DH.
He's been an injection of life to this team. Again, he's been a ton of fun to watch.
Yo, what's that sound, bro?
For stage 2, and he's been exactly what the team needs. I think, you know, we had this conversation a little bit day 1. When
Why
it
is
comes to rookies
stage sound
debuting
coming
on
in
this
that mic from
stage,
that
where
mic? What the
everything
hell?
has a little extra shimmer
Production?
and gold, and how blinding that can be. But for him, I think this is going to be a really big test as you think about his career development in the long term.
Why not?
Also today.
I like the way that not
They
only
go
he's
back to
finding
fight
some
duelists, bro.
opportunities by himself, and that's what makes him so good for some of the matches that we saw in Pacific, but also the way that in the late rounds you see him and Meteor, the way that they're playing together for these post plans is so good. And that's, you know, you have DH that is, you know, internationally we haven't seen him
Yo,
yet.
who's she?
Incredible. And you have Meteor, a player that you know so well, and you know how incredible he's mechanically.
¿Cómo
You're
estás?
set up for success.
I'm not being funny,
Je
but I don't
m'appelle
think
Gary.
a Korean rookie
Who is
has
she?
ever
Who's she, bro?
failed us at the global stage.
What's up,
Every time
Maria?
a team has brought in a Korean rookie like Caron, whoever else, every single time they come to a tournament, they are
Why
just
does it
so
say only one
just
person watching? What the fuck?
ridiculously good, and I have full faith in DH. But my question is, Dan, when were you going to tell us that you were playing for T1?
Yeah,
This is your initials, no? You're DH.
Yeah, my initials are DH. Yeah, that's the first thing that I
Yo,
thought when
yo,
I
yo, yo, I just got notification.
We might not play the same.
Yo,
there
yo,
might be
yo,
a slight
yo.
difference, but
Yeah, yeah.
You know, it's okay.
Tiny, yeah, Agent Paul maybe, you know.
Just that though.
Just a tiny
Skill
bit
level?
of difference. Yeah.
we're good.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
do think there's a
yeah.
lot to be said about the structure that T1 have for DH. You know, we were talking about it a little bit earlier. You've got Meteor, you've got Buzz, you've got legendary heavy hitters.
Why am I getting my own
on this
notification?
squad
Why
playing
other people are
alongside
not
him,
getting my
and-
notification, you
I mean,
fool?
That's the perfect setting and scenario for a rookie.
I also want to say, because obviously we saw Meteor wearing that bracelet. Never worn the bracelet. Forsaken told me he wore it once and put it in a safe. Meteor wore it on
Okay, guys.
stream. You
Today
know,
what
he
we're gonna do
was out
is
there flexing with it. So I love the aura coming from him as well. And I also have to mention, they have
Today-
been boot camping in Europe for a while. They came to
Randomly,
Paris early. They wanted to get their preparation
I'm
in.
going to give
and
away
just from Scrimbox, I've heard from some of the other
500
EU
BP.
teams, because obviously we still had our playoffs. T1 have been extremely good. They have been very, very solid.
Fuck it.
They're definitely one for us to watch. And I do think
I don't care
there
anymore,
have
bro.
been times that people have underestimated them a little bit, and the last time that happened, they won a global event.
I don't care anymore.
You know,
That's
I
the
think
problem.
they're
I don't
kind of
care
used to
anymore.
being underestimated.
Like
Yeah,
people,
and that's something that they're
nah.
Neon, Cypher, and Clove. As you do.
Right,
Yeah,
perfectly normal.
Why not?
Yeah.
Perfectly normal. But what is perfectly normal, of course, is Buzz coming back for his 5th Champs tournament. Mika Fabs had a chance to catch up with
And if you don't participate,
Mika and
I mean,
Bella
if you
here with
can't,
Buzz on T1. Hello,
if you're not
Buzz.
here when the
Now,
giveaway is
I'm not sure how long the
given
team has
out,
had to
you will never win
prepare
any
for
more giveaway
DRG's
in your
newest
life.
member, but I'm curious, what do you think T1 has in the bank in order to slay this demon?
Oh, by the way, elevator is also live.
DRG의
Wait, what?
새로운 얼굴, 익숙하지만 새로운 멤버가
Seriously?
합류하게 됐는데 K-pop 디몬 헌터가 되기 위해
K-pop!
T1이 어떤 준비를 했는지 듣고 싶습니다. You got that?
Oh, K-pop demon hunter. Oh.
일단은 뭐 저희가
Nice
DRG
spelling,
말고
no?
다른 팀들도 많이 이겨야 되기
How the hell is he
때문에
doing?
특별하게 준비한 건 없고요.
Oh my
디몬
God, what happened to him,
헌터스도
bro?
좋지만 용을 잡는 멋진 용사가 되도록 하겠습니다.
Well, we prepped for everyone that's here at Champ, so we don't have a specific plan for
Brothers
DRG,
sitting!
But hey, you know, it's
All these guys
good
are
to be a
sitting
demon
there and
slayer,
talking.
It's good to be a demon hunter, but you know, we
Never
root
coming to my
higher.
stream.
We aim for higher. We're gonna be some dragon slayers, he said.
All right, well, eager to see you go up, up, and up. Right, good luck.
That interview was golden, and Buzz, maybe he could be your idol. Who
Gotta
knows?
be golden.
Yeah, gotta be golden. Doug is like
I think
on
that was a
another
reference
planet.
that I missed.
You've never seen K-pop Demon Hunters?
No. But I did know it was a reference. I just...
Okay.
Bro, what about the
Yeah.
champion giveaway?
Yeah.
There are a lot of time
After
for
tomorrow,
champions
we have a
bundle.
day off, so
bro.
we'll know what we're doing with
Yeah.
Doug.
There's so much
We can watch
time.
K-pop Demon Hunters. But we talk about veterans. I can't believe we could even have a conversation.
Aryan, did
about
you see you
veterans
getting?
without
Did you see you
stats.
getting banned? Huh?
The
I mean,
original
reported for
mouse
child
kit.
abuse.
He
You got
has
reported for
been
child
around
abuse, bro.
From the very beginning, and you're right. When you think about veterans,
Yo, what is
maybe he
Kushi
does
shooting?
go
Pura
a little
against
under the
T1,
radar.
but shooting
Yeah, you think
fucking
about
headshots.
veterans, you think
Matka
about-
against us.
Demon 1?
Yeah, you think
almost.
about King Buzz.
Yo,
and,
yo.
like, then you go, oh yeah,
Yeah.
stats. Holy smokes, stats. He's been a rock for what feels like almost every team
Yeah.
he's been on, and I think he has the potential to be an X factor if and when those other pieces may not be delivering.
Yeah, and let's be honest, if there's anyone that's not going to be bothered at all about
आज भी shadow ban हुआ था. There is shadow ban for a while, bro. It gets removed slowly. Apparently, that's what I read in Google. You just need to wait it out.
And he's played
28,
so many
I don't know, some
he's
weird
played
shit.
so many matches. He doesn't care who's he's playing against on the
Yeah.
other side. I
If
feel
it
like
gets
he's
too much-
just such an incredible leader, and it's something that you see
I'll
in
go to
his
YouTube.
face, the way that he's celebrating the rounds, the way that he's sometimes struggling a little bit, and he's on. It's about things that are going wrong in the team, things that he might have made and
Diamond one playing
if he made a
today.
mistake or
First,
not.
oh,
He's just so
Demon
full
one is
of
playing the
himself
first
and
game, no?
in this event.
I'm actually pissed at us that we've missed like the aura.
Did Discord notifications say आया में वैसे? Oh, okay, nice.
About, like, the fried chicken bit. We
But
talk
no,
about
see,
the
the
mouse
problem
kit,
is
and then
even
we
people
talk
get
about Demon
notification
one
if they don't
standalone.
press it.
Right.
Like,
It doesn't go for the
forget
next
about
person.
deep
Anyways,
vaulting and macros
people need to
and
click
side
it.
execs
No
and
matter what,
layering
people need to
utility.
click
Yeah, I just
the
want an
link.
aura clash between
At
the
least
two.
like,
And
stay for like
after
5-10
you
minutes. Let me
perfectly
greet you.
segued
Let me
there
like
on the MasterCard
check
fan
my.
code. This is time for the result. Earlier, we asked which of the Group D teams you think has the most aura. The results are in.
Front of you
And
and
you guys
you know.
said G2 with 45% of the vote, T1
Yeah.
with 22, Heretics
Yeah.
with 17, and DRG only managing.
And then
to
you can
get
go
16
AFK, do whatever you
despite
want
makes
after
sense.
that.
Demon 1.
But
That makes
first
no
click,
sense.
I
come
also
click
don't
the
think
link,
people have seen
look
the
at
way
it.
that like Nick, also Spearsy 1, they all have aura. They all
Do like that.
Not only
Yeah.
Demon 1, but have you seen their hair colors?
Oh,
that's aura by itself.
They
Like,
need to pick you up. That's like the kind of
yes,
team.
I know.
Who is she?
I know, exactly. I saw it and I'm like, this is my team.
She looks
yeah.
different from what she used to
And
look.
I was thinking about G2 winning, and I thought, wow, I
The
don't
fuck?
know. And
She
then
looks
I remembered
different.
they walk onto the stage with Oakley's, and they're decked out in polo Ralph Lauren the whole time.
No, but they have
like,
aura.
Yeah,
Try
that's
hard.
what I'm saying.
Go
That's what
AFK?
I'm saying.
What do you mean
Nah,
go
try
AFK? I didn't
hard.
tell me to go
I
AFK. Bro,
tried
I'm telling
walking
people
out
who
onto
want to
something
click
like
the,
that,
at least
dressed
click the
like that,
notification,
I look dumb.
like
Right?
the stream,
Awesome.
talk for like
It's
10
crazy.
minutes,
I
let me
I love G2, but I also love Rage Bait.
You
I'm like, yeah,
for,
they
like,
try hard, you know, like.
how long
they-
you want me
They
to?
don't have the natural aura, but what do I know? Because
And then
if
you
look
wanna
at
go AFK,
predictions,
go
I had a
AFK.
bit of a stinker yesterday. I was 2-0, and then 2-2. But it looks like there is way more DRG believers than Heretics
Yeah.
believers, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, we're gonna have some separation today. I think, at least for me, I can't speak for my peers. I just like to see the world burn sometimes.
Okay.
And so
Wait,
I'm all
Sideshow
for,
is
a
3-1?
little silly, and that's the
Wait,
reason
did you
for
put
my
Heretics?
DRG.
Wait, what?
No, the DRG pick.
Oh, okay.
I mean, G2's.
Okay.
That's not.
Making
I mean,
sure.
I'm not dumb.
Did I put DRG or
Well,
did I
because
put
they
T1?
definitely did so well.
I think I
against
did put-
Heretics back in March.
I think I didn't put
Yeah.
DRG or
Same
T1 in
roster, by the way. Anyway,
the
carry
group
on.
stage. Ah yeah,
just
yeah.
This one was honestly such a hard one, but
Hey, I'm okay. I'm fine.
I think
Quinchana.
me,
Quinchana.
I'm gonna go with
Ding,
T1,
ding,
but I'm a little scared. I'm
Yeah,
scared.
Quinchana.
Okay, yeah.
I'm
You
going
went
back
on
and
the
forth.
graphic.
Yeah, I'm going back and forth.
What about
Yeah,
the
you
second
go
map?
back
So
and forth
T1
into
for
my
the
heart.
second one. G2 for the
Obviously,
second
G2.
one.
I don't know. I was just kidding. I was just kidding. I was just kidding.
Me.
Exactly.
Do you feel the rage bait?
Oh,
do you feel it?
goddamn.
It's happening.
I actually do feel it. This is how it feels. But this tournament has been full.
What is
of
your pick'em so
surprises.
far? How has it been going? I think only
Survive
Paper
from
X.
Group D. There's only one.
No, Paper X,
way to
NRG.
find out. It's time to kick off day 3 of VALORANT Champions Paris.
Fnatic. I forgot who played against DRX yesterday night? Liquid. Shit. Shit.
every time we see the big stage, we know that that's where we belong.
Alright.
Feeling of people in the crowd cheering for you. There's
TH is not even playing!
to it.
I've been at the highest of the high.
The first game TH is not playing, what's wrong with you?
I've seen what being a world
Show me
champion
DRG and T1 battle. I want to see DRG and T1 battle.
feels like. But now I'm
Oh.
back,
Now I'm back.
feeling the best I've ever felt in my life.
Fight.
Paris now.
He looks
We're in
so.
teams.
He looks funny. Oh, what's up, Max Minus? What's up?
We last faced G2 in
Hi. How are you? Man, next year players gotta lock the fucking bro. I swear to God. I told this year as well. I told everyone like, brother, if you see them not performing, kick, bro, instant. Like, don't care, bro. Not perform, kicked. Right now, I rather see the org succeed and then being friends with people, because a friend Kia, I think for way too long. Friend, waiting, giving opportunities. Damn, you love this Demon!
DRG are your VALORANT World Champions!
I did it once, and doing it again would be even a greater achievement.
Bro.
I would say T1 are pretty strong. They have really good aim.
뭐 일단 저희가 어떻게 하는지 대회를 보셨으면 다 아시겠지만 저희가 일단은 조금 재밌는 팀이고요. 그리고 이번 챔스를 위해서 준비를 엄청 많이 했어가지고
I always give my 110 effort to be the best I possibly can. All your time goes into it. You
So
work on your
Pacific
craft.
1 kickoff and stage
You
1
make sure you're not making the same mistakes.
and stage 1 masters,
And
right?
I literally sacrificed my whole entire soul to be here.
You saw G2 video today? No. They featured Leo? Wait, why did they feature Leo for?
방콕에서 이미
Arrange a meetup, brother.
T1은 정상을 쫓는 팀이 아니라
Why?
정상이
If I say meetup, everyone, then if I saw only like 3-4 2-3 people, then I feel embarrassed, bro. Awkwardly embarrassed. Pacific won all masters this year. There's only 2 masters, bro. There's only 1 masters and wait, there's only 1 masters, right? There's only 1 master, no, 2 masters. They call it masters. So kickoff masters and after stage 1 masters, right? Bro, I'm getting a lot of copyrights. I swear to God, bro. My old videos are getting. My old videos are Monster Cat. All the other monsters take me away. All that Monster Cat videos. Bro, each video gives me like 20 copyright claims, bro.
Goosebumps seeing him.
So excited to see him.
2-3 हुआ तो ज़्यादा अच्छा है. Must treat दे पाओगे. So 2-3 people can give me nice treat.
When I look at this,
We are talking about this year, Baba. This year, Genji, where they won Masters? Last year they won, no?
teams are at sunset, but DRG are no.
I mean,
slouches
ain't
on
that
it.
the reason your channel got shut down? I don't know, because I read everywhere it says copyright claim doesn't give you any. Nothing happens to your channel with copyright claim. But I'm getting spammed from Monster Cat, from watch parties,
Yeah,
all this. I'm getting spam of what's it called? Copyright claims.
Is that not only do they play a lot of
Like
those forwards,
spam.
but they play a
Like
lot of
20
hits where they have two sets of utility. If that
20
they're
claims
gonna
in
have
one
that second
fucking
round of
video.
utility to make it work out, but it makes it a lot harder for the post plan. So that can be an opportunity for T1 to capitalize from that. I still feel like, yeah, there's a good chance for DRG here, especially if they get the map one.
And you might look at Lotus and go, well, hang on, you know, statistically, you know, throw the numbers and you go, oh, it's only a 50% win rate. That's not very good. They're 4-4. 2 of them losses were to Billy. And 2 of those losses came in the last, like, what week or so to the number 1 team that's coming in from that region. So, those are fake numbers.
But also, out of the 9 matches that they played in China, 8 times they played this map.
Like the
Even if they're
Double
not
one.
winning it every single
Let's go.
time, it just shows how much practice they have on this map.
And this is the thing, you know, DRG, they know Sunset is coming, T1, they know Lotus are coming. If they don't take it away, it will get played today. It has been one of the few weak points for T1, but comps-wise on the other side, you're going to see Ackerman on Neon, but don't assume...
I'm not, I don't know who to support, not gonna lie, both are shit.
Because if he wants to whip out a Clove or a side
तू घर में बैठ रहा है.
because why not, he will.
Both are shit, तू बोल रहा है.
How about Demon 1? Do we expect him to just 1-for-1 the Cypher?
तू बोल रहा है shit.
I genuinely
get,
do.
yeah, because of the time that they had to be together, to prepare together, I think that makes the most sense. I just want to see
घर में
him
बैठ
to
के.
actually perform with this playing by himself the way that Bukasher used to do in China.
Yeah, I
Give
think
credit.
the 2 things I was mentioning
Stop
earlier,
telling
and
teams
you
are shit.
said it exceptionally well, Dan.
Especially teams who qualify at least for Masters, don't call them shit.
Really revamp your entire structure over what, a week, maybe 2 weeks, and then.
हाँ मैं बोल रहा हूँ any problem हाँ तू
So that's problem number 1. Number 2 is I do think it's probably the
Hey.
best way to slot him in.
Yeah.
It's the in my
Champions है
opinion,
ये champions. ये children मल्टी stage 1 stage 2 नहीं है.
or you're gonna be a dog, right?
All the trash team like us is already out.
About, you know, comms issues.
यार एक बार बोल दो T1 जीत रहा है.
You don't want to put him on an agent where he needs to give that much info. You want to just let him.
I have both T1 and DRG out in my pickups, unfortunately.
You know what time your duelist like to go if you're the initiator or if you're the duelist.
अब भी घर पे हो, हाँ. At least I'm at home.
I mean, half a second changes.
I have a team in VCT.
The cool thing about DRG is that they
The game
remind
you're
me
watching.
in the neck, they remind me of Cloud9 in the way that they like to play fast. They like to get very
Too
aggressive.
bad.
I love Cloud9.
उधर ही
I
बैठ.
think it's a great thing. But
उधर
they
ही
like
बैठ.
to play very fast. They like to get messy very early into these rounds. So for Demon 1, it feels like there's not a very complicated.
अरे Gary put T1 जरा. Today the Indian won't watch VCT because of India versus Pakistan.
Playing that Cypher,
What?
playing something else, but with a
There's a cricket match?
it's going to be just messy for both sides.
I can't believe there's $1 million question that's more than what's Demon 1 gonna play, because what on earth are T1 gonna play? Do you want to
Traitors match? What is traitors match?
Earlier, maybe with Chamber being a viable
There is a
option
traitors
for them,
match.
on the patch. We
Like
can
a stream.
throw that in. What
Or
are
you
guys leaning towards?
or you
I love
Gah.
Chamber, to be honest with you. I think in the right maps, Lotus being one of them, I think he can have a ton of value, especially on the defensive side. But having Buzz on the...
Yes, today is India versus Pakistan cricket match. Oh shit, when?
Now, to be honest with you, and I'd rather not change up any of those things, but we'll see what they decide.
What
to
is this
go
pick? From me
with
pick.
here.
Wow, we're looking on the other side.
Demon
We're
One's
in
playing-
We're truly in a Waylay Yoru era
Vice.
here at Champs. Demon 1 is going to play Vice, and there's a breach.
So this is what
So he's gonna play alone?
with DRG. I think we can talk a lot about Bukashu, now Demon 1, but the truth is, I love their Breach Duelist utility.
Yeah, I do, but it's just,
I think they do a really good job at and me, I'm a hater of this combo, but I think they do it exceptionally well. I'm really surprised to see
8 PM?
Put, Demon 1 on the Vice.
There's 8 people watching with 8 likes. Oh shit. And 8 PM it's starting. Oh shit.
We've seen
Oh,
a lot
shit.
of this Waylay playing growth, for example. We haven't seen it as much, to be honest.
Are Indian team traitor of the country, sir. Knowing what happened just some time before in our country, still want to go and get them
I want to see
buck
also
money.
how that plays out
Bro,
alongside Demon 1 with the
chill
Vice.
out.
Yeah, well, Demon 1 never played the Vice before,
Stop
so it's a
being a
debut
hate
for him
monger.
on this team, back on the global stage. What are we waiting for? Mitch and Tom, send us into game.
Don't bring everything outside. The Todina, those people who are playing did anything.
And trying something new. A man who was criticized.
Chill na.
He can play Chamber, but what else can he do? Well, today we get to see the Vice, and for DRG, it's not just a question of domination, it's a question of survival. This squad needs... team who we've seen reach the
Let's go.
highest of heights this year. T1
Demon
with
1.
an international
Let me see how
under their
Demon
belt
1 still
earlier
plays.
on. They will not be looking to take their foot off the gas here at Champs.
Yeah, that's the thing. They had a
So
huge
Demon 1
rise
plays
at the
good
beginning of
now.
the year. Unlike many a super team, had a pretty big fall off as well. Now it's whether or not there's a bounce back. Early contact already being taken by DRG. A solid start. Hot flash. The dreams from Spirit Z1. And wow, they're already falling back off of it. They love these aggressive starts. They love these front forward plays. Oh, Flexin hasn't fallen all the way back. That's going to give an opportunity. DH with a response. Meteor had a chance, but isn't going to be able to capitalize. It's risky.
Yeah, Spirit Z1 took a risk. It almost paid off as well. DH down to 17 HP, but he gets that deep control towards spawn. It could allow a plant, but in fact, it's going to be a full rotation from T1.
Damn one.
Using their opponent's spawn.
Damn one who? Damn one Kia.
There's the target. One player towards the B site, taken down. DH leaves Stacks all alone. A 1 versus 5 for the Fade. And DRG not looking to split too much. We'll see them retake this together. And I love this composition. I think we saw it yesterday as well, just how powerful the Waylay alongside the Yoru can be. And for DRG, that's to enable them to double down on what we've already talked about in that aggressive playstyle.
Hey! I think he's going to get 2 kills. Talking about comps.
Yeah, he's going to get 2 kills.
In a 1 versus 4. And you were right. Maybe you're right. Yeah, no, that was if he gets the first one, I'm a bit more of a believer, but that wasn't very clean.
Almost.
Almost got that first one. If he hits that instantly, I'm in.
No, Dulu, sir. Reality.
Chill, bro. 4 bullets, I'm out.
I don't want this in my chat.
Solid start coming out from DRG, from Demon 1 as well. He got the double, but a pistol's a pistol. Let's see when the rifles come out.
I want happiness.
Like, this is the thing with this squad is like we've already seen it once. With this Yoru combining with Waylay. It's so difficult to play against. So
what?
You have to
What?
be so
You didn't see him?
this exact
You just shot?
Well, I guess the good thing
English.
for T1 is they probably have played against it. I imagine they've at least scrimmed a little bit versus their over in DRX, but I definitely didn't look prepared for that one.
Subscribe.
Starting things out on the attack side.
Shake it, shake it.
As a choice,
share it to your mother, grandmother.
Been played a lot.
Father,
but recently
grandfather, stepfather, stepmother, stepsister, to mainly.
That might be why we've seen the change.
Demon 1, another opening for him, but he's stuck in the corner. T1 looking to pressure. Demon 1 strikes again before eventually falling. Damage from here on out for T1 possible. They look to retrieve the weapon. The Bulldog will be picked up. DH low on ammo, but good enough to take Spirit Z1 down. No, cleans up before this gets too spooky. With Flexin on the other side of the map, there will be a weapon lost.
Yeah, it's a little bit more costly than they would have liked, but ultimately not the end.
Anyone wants to sponsor that giveaway?
I think that's actually the sort of that was always the interest.
Everyone wants to sponsor that giveaway.
What Demon 1 will be doing? Will it be taking?
Come on, cumulatively sponsor the game.
I'm
just fucking around.
I like the fact they've done
what's up, Mass Virus, and what's up, Sanity? Hello, good morning,
So you have a guy that maybe can't communicate quite as well with the rest of the team.
Good morning.
That's fine. He's going to be an angle player. As you can see right now.
Oh my god, man, there's no... Man, it's just...
It's a bloodbath to start.
What is going on?
Only the first falling from Akama, but Flexin follows. Nick trying to recover.
What?
Ground, Nick! The triple! That's given them a real chance. But the players left only a pistol. Retrieving the weapon is deadly. And Demon 1. 1 versus 2. Buzz low. He's got a chance. A great start to the map already, but this would be something else, and they know exactly where he is. A ghost in hand and a full HP Meteor if he swung that door.
He's done that on purpose, though. He knew he'd be giving the game away. He heard the player taking the orb, and it was almost just bait that I'm going to break this, but then I'm going to retreat back and make you start to question where I've gone. And that's exactly what's happened. Buzz currently keeping an eye back towards mid.
Oh, he's going to spam that. He's going to spam that. No, wait, you can't spam that.
Past Buzz is just tucked in on the corner. Meteor, normally a safe pair of hands, but the information hasn't yet been garnered on where Demon 1 is going. The problem is Buzz, in the meantime, is wrapping back around so many angles.
Plan.
Clear would have to check his back. He's going to. He's checked the right angle. Puts it into a 1 versus 1 scenario, but the time has been ticking, and Meteor is just patiently waiting. The timing should work out for him as well. It's a nice attempt, but it's T1 now.
Long time no see in chat.
One hell of a try, and there you're getting to see the caliber.
The thing is, Gary, I hate them with my every fiber of my body. The thing they said about our army is just unacceptable. That's it.
Hell of a hold from Nick, though. They were losing players
left, right, and center,
and he just comes out.
Yeah, I get it. I get it, anger.
And he'd
I'm saying
taken down Izu.
Ha.
And regardless of how this one
Don't put that anger here.
DRG,
No one's speaking about
T1's
it.
a bit more convincing, especially
100%.
with that start. And that is a costly round. Coming into the next, if they full invest, they're putting all their credits on the line. And there you go. It's full.
I condemn anything like that, but
It's going to be this early fight once again.
let's not do that here.
Door already being open. Paranoia had to be used almost immediately. And with the smoke down, it would be risky. But Ackerman's gone down elsewhere. An early fight that has worked out for the side of T1. They are facing off against this early brawl. And for the second time, it looks like they're coming out on top.
Take a look at that space taken.
They were Demon 1 to just play Sentinel. No, they wanted someone to aim probably.
They go towards the B site. Deep control up towards heaven as Isu takes
Yo,
another flex and going
they had
through
such a
the
nice
doors
round
out
last
of the
round,
round.
bro.
This was the chance for DRG to
You should know that
break
somebody's
that economy of T1.
Yo!
But T1,
Obviously
they're not letting anything slip. Fighting tooth and nail, every duel going their way. Till it's Nick and Demon 1.
Yeah, they're just playing team game, bro. Unfortunately, DRG can't do anything.
Into this round from this point forward seems like a mistake, and they have called for the save already. The objective now just to carry these weapons forward, give them a chance, and after what was a shaky round 3, this is a great course correction for T1's economy.
Yeah, I think
Sorry, I just lose my temper around those kind of topics. Nobody started the topic or anything. They just said today match is there.
The recent memory will put someone like
Oh.
Forsaken, of course.
Oh.
Meteor is an
Oh.
incredibly tough
What
player
is
to
Nick?
play against. It's seeming though like Nick has woken up on the right side of the bed. Aim has
no,
been
no.
clean. He's made it a bit more costly, but still going to be taken out by Stacks. And although it's a round that is a little bit more damaging after how it started for T1, they're not going to mind because they removed
Why is it
every
hiding?
single gun.
Yeah, this was really a make or break round for them on the T1 side, and they played like it. Great control from Meteor, and that's a gap that I don't expect to see DRG leave all too many more times. But with the 3 players committed towards that A site and your Vice set up on C,
If that was the case, they would have given him
part of the
Neon and
game.
let him
Yeah,
create
a
the
lot of the
space.
time you're going to set up aggressively on A.
I don't see
and
Demon
then
play.
go
Demon 1
back
plays
through.
Neon.
Oh, that's a 1-for-5 headshot. You're going to go back through the double door, or the broken door, sorry, to make your way back into
Demon
mid.
1 doesn't play.
But if he does it
He plays
quickly
defensive
enough,
duelist.
he is already through. And that's a difficult thing that they'll definitely have to focus on.
it's also
He plays
your
around his
broken
team.
door
He
player
doesn't-
was Akamai,
unless
who
he
went
plays
in
Jet.
for that info with the
Exactly.
refract and got shut down. So then you just lost that ability to go back entirely.
Charlie. Scottish, huh? Oi!
All right then. Not sure what he saw.
Random one
The
bullet.
Spidey sense is tingling. Good start for T1. They've taken down 1 player. They've left Demon 1 low. That ult from Vice not likely to be used.
Random
But
one.
where did
You
they
can
go
play Yoru
from
though,
here?
but I think
There's no stack to run into. That's the good thing.
the
Regardless
person
of where
who's
they go,
always
they've
been
got
playing Yoru for the team would play
relatively
Yoru, no?
favorable
Why would he
side.
change?
Meteor might be in a little bit of trouble here, but he's not going to be the one going first. And while Flexin is left revealed, blind, not quite
Got out?
stunned. Yeah, he
Bro,
somehow
what
managed to
the
retreat, and that is going to pull
What?
a fairly
How did he
hefty
escape
rotation
that?
back from the defensive
Wait, but
side.
you
The
got
main
hit
thing I'm worrying about right now is that clock. 25 seconds to get onto this site, and he held the line at least a little bit longer. Aftershock trying to deny the plant. Another kill for Spirit
Yo, where are
C1,
you
but
doing?
they are on their last legs, tagged up, and he
What?
managed one
Ooh.
more. It's the same
He almost snapped to the other guy as well.
for Demon 1. Another 1v2.
Now here's where you start.
Oh,
60
shit.
HP, a
Shana got
Sheriff.
aim, brother.
He's got a real chance. Low HP on Meteor already. Headshot onto Stacks could set him up for success, but Stacks gets ahead of the problem. 3-2 locked in for T1. But a surprising round as well in terms of how much DRG got done. They had
But
one player
that
towards
are
the A
just
side.
silly
He was so
reasons.
close,
They
he
got
was
pretty
blinded,
much
he
time
was
to
revealed,
practice.
He was pushed back by the
What?
wall, and still he makes
What are
it
you
out of
saying?
there, ends up drawing blood. That's damage that shouldn't really have been done. And from there, DRG do a great job to just keep trading out these picks. Again, it's not a round they're likely to win, but it's also not a round they're likely to make close with how it started. So, not a bad beginning to this match.
Every
but
player
T1
should
in the
know
lead.
how to play every role.
DRG
If
and
not,
Archie
then you're not
take a
worth
relatively
playing in
early
the
tactical pause. We haven't seen much of them
league.
in terms of the buy rounds. It was those first couple, and then not able to get things going after the last 2. This will be when they next get back onto the board, and with some fairly hefty
Understood.
ultimates available to play with, you can understand why. The other thing as well is we've talked a lot about this being a map that really likes to be played by one side in DRG 8 times over the last
I said
few
off that
months
Demon
with
one on
that
Neon.
50% record. But on the other side of things, although it hasn't been played,
No, I don't think so. They
much,
have enough time to
at
practice
least
and
a
change up
couple
on the
of results, I think,
competition
are
and
quite
everything.
promising,
No.
for the side of T1. A dominating victory
Other
versus
teams practice
Nuncheon
almost
with a 10-2
more than a
attack
year,
side.
and then you want that
And then
other
a very
team
close game where
to
they lost in OT to paper.
change
So,
their
although you
shit
might look at
in
this
the middle
and
of
go,
the
okay,
season.
this is DRG.
Not Abhi, what's up? Welcome to
I'm sure
stream,
they're
brother.
kind of in the standing, but this is their best opportunity.
Like the stream?
I don't think that T1 are going to
There's a giveaway which is going on, by the way.
Map. And especially with the start they've had, I'm getting a little bit worried that if we don't get
Suresh
a
said
response
he'll
from
sponsor
DRG,
half of
they
that
might
giveaway.
run away with this.
It's always a fear, and one that could be realized as we get back into the game.
They swapped
Barriers
Demon 1's position.
soon to go up, and indeed, after that pause, the change up, you look at the ultimate play for Demon 1, it's a good stoppage. Having his ultimate to work with. But a deep play by Easy who's going to get a lot of information. This space wide open, not being fought for. There's the solo site defender spotted, pressured as well!
No! Demon
Shuts
1,
Demon
no!
1 down. The A site open for business. And DRG forced into the retake. At least they'll have that rolling thunder to work with, but Meteor is going to be a snake in the grass.
Yeah, this is a nasty position that they need to clear. Nobody coming in from behind. It would just be this firefight. First one goes his way, but the trade is there quick enough. Plenty of ultimates to play with either side, and in fact, T1 will be the first to throw.
Oh,
They're gonna
Omni
put
also.
in that ult to try and slow them down.
Yeah.
Rolling Thunder on the
He
other
could have
side.
escaped
The
that.
Virtus path was being set up, but not yet thrown in. Still held, at least for now, but they need to start finding these kills. Buzz with another Izu, one more. And while he might have
They're
used
playing so
his ult,
bad.
but he'll get one more or back towards it. Nick
They're playing so
falls.
bad.
And that was a very clean round from T1. Much cleaner than any we've seen so far.
Well, in almost every round, DRG have been fighting for that A main space, right? They've been pushing
Just
up deep into the round. They have
saying, if I
pistols.
win
The
today,
Sheriff ends
will I
up
still
close to the
be
smoke.
eligible
So,
for
of course,
6K
Easy's
VP
gonna
giveaway,
put
for
the
champs
potential
giveaway? No.
of finding that pick onto Demon 1. Hell, the information might have been enough, but you add in that kill. And the round spirals out of control. You're on the back foot playing the retake. Meteor able to pick off another on the way through, and that's Easy down.
And you can kind of understand
Yeah,
the
T1 won
process on the other side as well for DRG. That,
They don't
okay,
look good, bro.
We've just taken a pause. Maybe they try and adapt. Oh, fast-paced play though from Ackerman. Nice setup to clear out Meteor. He has been a burden, but a quick execution. They know they've lost map control. T1 hit into C.
Not a lot to say about this round for DRG. They've got their pistols and they've been at least making it competitive in the start with that deep A play, but once the push comes to shove for T1,
So
they
I
are
had to win big.
ruling this
So I had
battlefield
to.
with the rifles
So I had
in
to
hand.
big brain today.
No chance to
No, I'm
even
not kidding,
play
bro.
kill
If you
with Demon
win,
1 falling
I always
so
said this. If you
early
win a giveaway, your next
Oh,
giveaway
this
is
one
not there.
done and dusted pretty much as
In the
it
coming
starts,
week or next week?
5-2. You talked about that snowball.
2 weeks
You saw
cooldown.
DRG call the timeout to try to stop it, but
It's got worse.
So if you win,
it's looked more
you
dominant
need to
at that
forfeit.
moment.
I guess the other side of things is
Oh,
it
oh, oh.
also gives
Unlucky.
Autumn some time to talk. It seems like, well, at least the round prior against
2000
Guns,
IQ,
it
huh?
was purely based off they
Damn.
managed to find exactly where Demon 1 was. He's been a one-side anchor. The second he was down, it was a very easy take. This
What
round,
do you guys have?
against
Going to have a
Pistols,
dinner,
but
by the
It's
way.
also just the sheer pace at which
How do I
T1
withdraw
are
my ticket?
reacting. Confident calls coming out.
Cannot,
of
cannot.
stacks.
Cannot.
And when he's in flow
They
state,
cannot.
it feels like the rest of the team go with him.
Flexen's fallen early
He
towards
needs to
that
escape.
door. It's been a death sentence. A dash used to get back out of that A choke point, and T1 with the early fight towards A main. They're not intending to hit here. Noise made with the door open as Izu tries to distract, puts the decoy through, but the rest of the squad making their way into Demon 1's den. This time, the vice wall towards B. And although Izu falls
This
and
Nick
Meteor, they
guy
still have this C hit to
is-
rely on. The Thorns
His
are gonna
aim is so good.
divide up the troops a little bit, buy some time, maybe buy a 1v1 for Demon 1, but he backs out as Spirit C1 goes through. The trade, at least, DRG holding on to the advantage.
Oh, there is the Steel Garden. Weaponry removed, but it's how fast they can actually get in to deal with this. Immediately, Buzz is going to activate the overdrive. not affected by that ultimate. Now they have the guns.
Oh my god.
Yo, trap each other in the corner. It needs to be an instant headshot, and well, it is, but not for the side of T1.
Fight. आएगा documentary में आएगा भी. Documentary में आएगा भी.
Dealing with Izu towards A, but not overcommitting on the rotates. Obviously, Demon One holding down that position. It's why we've seen him in so many of these clutches. He's the last man alive because he's left.
What if I give up my giveaway today? Also, then am I eligible? Yes.
They knew that having that ult online later is worth far more than him standing his ground for a 1v1 and being traded out.
Fight.
Alongside Akaman's but that's a round where they have ults to respond after side is taken. Now we'll get to see what happens when they don't, and when the Steel Garden's online for Meteor as well.
Again, early control. Buzz, but taking this space at a perfect horn thrown through. It makes things so easy. Spiritsy once found two though. Oh, just running through. He manages to get a third. A huge round from him individually. Well, the man.
He got some good aim, bro.
That Bangkok MVP.
Pure Texture's voice. Wait, what?
Might just get to
sound like Texture? Texture was my kid as well, bro. He ditched me.
He's got two players playing contact off that first. Flex it, takes him down, and if he didn't, it would have to be a lightning fast adjustment onto Nick. 5-4. What a response from DRG. What a response from Spirit Z1. These Hans from Sax have been getting away with so much. It feels like
I want to see this.
They got extra HP. They're just not being broken. What a spray, though. And he steps through the smoke for a bit more.
Yo, how come he's getting so much? Yo.
With Spirit Z1 down,
in T1 professional Valorant, how come he's getting so much time to shoot so many bullets, bro? When I play, my rank only people give. Before I shoot one bullet, only people give me a headshot, bro. What is this?
That's gonna be that's our first. It is our first. That gives us a little bit.
We
more
saw
time
it ignored.
No,
What
I
ignored?
think
What?
for sure. Like I was definitely getting a little bit worried, but they still have that confidence. I don't think it ever left. Like how aggressively they're willing to swing. I think Ackerman as well being able to just put himself in such aggressive positions. But this was all about maybe just a little bit of a light smoke coming in from DA.
Can't imagine seeing Demon on in champs again, bro.
It drops, and that's just that little bit of extra space given to Spirit Z1, and he takes over the round. I also want to give credit to Nick as well, though. But for someone playing a Breach, there's a few players that spring to mind. I think we got Rian's coming up later on, who just has that ridiculous aim while playing, that more supportive aim.
The more you do, the more.
It seems like anybody who's walked into this man's cross.
Bundle giveaway greater than VP giveaway. But bundle giveaway made a lot of people. VP giveaway is only like what? How many? There are 7 people who came for the giveaway. Totally 7 people who are right now in the giveaway. So that's a guaranteed. Almost 500 VP, you understand?
Struggle on their attack, but in their victories, it's normally the
so giving away 500 VP
to a few games ago versus
for a
XLG,
minute chance to win the bundle.
But normally they have at least an even half or a victory. But that is the same for T1 in
Think
other
about
matches. They can still pull it back on the defensive side. I think we're in quite a balanced ground. The only thing will obviously be is how that double duelist is played. And I think when you bring in a Waylay, I expect more on the attack because you have that dive. I think especially when you know you're coming up against
I'm going to chat.
Having that Waylay,
I want to chat from Valorant G
take any damage. We've seen it from Buzz. He tries to like slide through it. You still take a hit.
Look at this cam.
With Waylay, you don't.
And something that we've already touched
on. What's up, Global Esports
games that we had where we saw this exact same comp, and I think it was most evident on Abyss, the fact that you have, or actually most evident on
I think I need friends. Huh. Yeah. I'm talking to myself from the other account. Ayla. What's up, baby? Wait, let me type. Thanks, Reyes. Thanks, Reyes. Ah, damn. Ah, damn. What am I rolling? What? What do you mean when are you rolling? Sounds very wrong, bro. What do you mean when am I rolling? There's a fire rolling in my bum.
Early if you want to. We've seen how the util dump works, but also
my
the
wife is
ability to
watching,
get
by the
out of
way.
there after. And with it being Omen who's typically aggroing alongside you, you have the ability to cancel any of those aggressive plays if they're overcommitting. For T1, that means it's difficult to crack the code of initial
Yo,
aggression.
finish
And
these
even when
games
you do,
fast,
it's difficult to
bro.
capitalize by finding picks. If the raise is pushed up and you figure it out and you punish, you're a man or two
Zyada
advantage.
spicy ho gaya.
Not the case here necessarily.
Aaj
With
no
DRG
twist up,
having
bro.
a deep tool belt
YouTube
to
is
fall
better
back
than
on.
Twitch.
I really
YouTube
like this
is better than
competition. I
Twitch.
think it's growing
YouTube
on
is
game by
better.
game.
YouTube is better.
Yeah, I think I was somewhat convinced when watching DRX yesterday. Well, we're right back into the action. Again, some early control, and this time, Flexen's been
Damn.
caught trying to push
VCT
up.
mein back shots are
Some of
like,
these openers
so good, bro.
have been going well. Now there is going to be this time the sheer ready and waiting, and that will leave Buzz. I was going to say isolated, but luckily DH got ahead of it.
Ban UG plays, bro.
The angles covered, door almost broken, Buzz in the corner. Akaman's
Don't
got
say
a
like that, no, bro.
decision ahead of him.
You can't say all
Now,
this.
The information is there. Spirit C1.
Yeah, but
Door is broken for him. He goes back to play with his teammate. Two on that angle. Buzz needs to be patient. Dodges the foe. Doesn't dodge the flash. He eats it. And Akaman and Spirit feed him some bullets alongside. Stacks. He'll only get himself the
Demon one
double.
back.
Damn good hold, but it's Demon 1 back in there behind.
Message deleted
to
by
take
Shreyas?
The
Oh,
5-5
shit.
scoreline. Neck and neck.
Get wrecked, you piece of shit,
Some
UG
real
players.
fightbacks in a lot
You
of
don't
these
talk
rounds.
to my
I
YouTube
remember
like that.
The last few that have been won by DRG, it's still T1 getting the opener. This early battle that.
Wait,
Again,
I'm on
you
non-member
have the
account.
attempted
Ah, I
TP
saw
through,
what
and
you
it's
did.
just
If,
patiently watched
by the way,
again,
if you're
another great
see,
pawn coming out
Deviants,
from
by the way,
Stacks.
your two account
But then again, it's a fight back.
enter
I
the
think
giveaway
Chiu
thing.
ends up getting lost over on that
So
backside. He
if
gets
any one
caught
of
out
them
by
wins,
Nick.
you're not
Once
eligible
more has
for
a
the
high impact
500.
round.
Plus,
And then they just get
you're not
swapped on
eligible
not
for
having that control anymore. His position was so much more valuable than the fight that was taken.
bundle giveaway also.
And well, from a 5-2 lead and things looking pretty bad for DRG, it's again.
Oh, man.
Flexen's cursed.
Flexen's been having a really tough time, but that kill I can't even fault him for. Buzz
Oi!
is in there, spraying down Nick. The spray and slide.
Damn
okay.
shot, bro.
We're right back to T1 with dominant rounds. They've given
it's
DRG
a
a little
fine.
bit of slack, but
Why are you
hold on,
peeking
Spirit
with
C1, we've seen this
Spike?
before. Only the one
It's
damage
a
on the stacks,
final
but it's not going to
countdown.
make it too easy for Demon 1. Look at the
What's up,
economy.
Ledmonger?
Akaman
How are
could need
you?
a drop in the next round,
Long
and
time, long
I
time.
think the thought
Long time
will
no
be to carry
sign.
this weapon through rather
What's
than
up,
throw it
chef?
away on a 1 versus 4. The other problem is there's lots of ultimates for T1. And having those online, if you could bait some out here, would be incredibly valuable. But again, it's just a risk.
Long time
reward that
indeed.
DRG and
Oh
Demon
yeah.
wanna face
Did
it.
you get
I'll
notification?
be honest with you, I don't think I
Or
ever
you just
wanna
saw,
see
was
a
looking at
team
YouTube
again
and then
where Stacks and
just-
Buzz aren't on the
it
same
was in the
squad.
feed.
So we had to deal with that for a little
At least
while.
it's in the feed.
amount of
Thank
just,
God
like,
it's at least
sheer
in the feed.
confidence that Buzz has running through things when his teammates putting up utility. Like there have been so many rounds where he has got an
Are you-
opener
were you like,
because a
oh,
Hornet
let's see
has
what
caught
Gary's
someone
doing.
over on DRG. They can't do anything about it, and Buzz has an easy kill. This one, not so much. He just had the read on where that
Just
player
the feed?
is for a few rounds
Cut.
and gets him with the
Damn it.
spam. But you could just
At
see
least in the starting of the
level
feed or like
confidence that
somewhere at the
Buzz is
bottom,
playing
like
with
some
right now,
somewhere crazy.
where it almost feels like I'm not losing this half. I'll win this one myself.
I don't think
sort of
Bloodmonger even
vibe.
gives a shit UC plays.
Winning the half at 7-5. Certainly looked like it would be a more dominant scoreline.
You're always in my heart, feed you, Anna.
We've seen an arm.
Yeah, I thought it was
What do you
straight through
mean?
the smoke. Seeing the arm there is just like
No, I need people to
really
watch.
feel
What do you
for
mean?
Flexen. I don't have the stats on opening duels.
Came
but
to
I
see
don't
you what
think
you are
that's
doing.
what
It
pretty
is.
for him.
He was
Okay.
flexing so much his arm.
Hey Gary, your YouTube notification never comes to my device.
That'll be it.
Guys,
the
who was
Jokers
here
here.
right now watching, listening to my
One
sweet
round
voice?
left to play for.
Go to your
Deep play
notification,
from
remove
Easy.
notification, and
But
put
he's
all
wrapping around
notification
on B.
again,
Spirit
please.
C1's going
It'll
to
help
be
me a lot.
dropped, and the B side seemed to be wide open. across this wall together.
And when you get a notification, please click it next time.
Aggressive, but pushed back by the
That was
Fade
pointless.
Ultimate, standing on the edge of the smoke, thinking about coming through, and he does just to refract this Demon 1. Loses in the 1-to-1 trade. They might think C is wide open now.
Loses
The
to 1-to-1
adjustment being
trade?
made
That's
by
not
T1.
1-to-1.
They'll close in, and with DH, he's heard the TP. He's got the timing, and it's a free pick back to a 2v2.
Like, you TP there, I will TP
Such an
there.
important kill. A youngster from the T1 Academy who's started to light up the world, just as many young players.
Top feed always?
from
No, I'm just
Pacific
seeing
have done.
how Shadowband I
Now
am.
he sits alongside, and he's given the info over.
Don't know,
Boz
don't
now
know.
knows
Do,
that they
do,
are sat at the
do.
back, but it's whether or not they're expecting this Rolling Thunder to come through. It doesn't seem like he's going to pop the ult, but he's already
Oh,
been wrecked.
shit.
It's left onto DH, and they know
Akme.
exactly where he is. Needs to try and deliver the clutch, and he has managed to put it back into the 1-versus-1. The swing coming out from Nick, who's been so good, but playing
DH won this.
with his food, just trying to bait him into these fights.
Yeah,
and
DH won
DH
this.
will take it.
Saw this.
Handing them
You could
the
see,
L,
you
the
could
Red
see,
Bull clutch.
you could see how the outcome was going to be the way they played.
In that 1v2, after the initial pick is taken, he is just running the clock down. Well
Why would it be
played from
Shadowband?
DH.
I'm getting
T1 will lead by 2
very
as we
bad
go into the
watching than
halftime
before.
break.
Like sudden dead. And I've been getting spammed with copyright claims from from VCT and Monster Cat. Like crazy. Hey Gary, if I win today, then I'm not eligible for the chance bundle, right? I don't know. 2 weeks. I don't know. Yo, this bro, I want to play Aim Lab, bro. Right from VCT, I don't know. The music they play, I'm not getting I don't know why I'm getting copyright claims. Sudden dip in our channel performance here. Get claimed, bitch. What if I give one membership just for fun? Who will win? No, I don't want to give. No, I'm not want to give it now, right now. No. No! No! Nine! Sorry. My bad. I don't know what happened there. Can you mute the words music? Yeah, I can. Later, I'll show you how. I'll show you how. Give me a sec. What the fuck? Sudden, I'm getting like I've been removing like one by one. Later it'll come later more because I think it's starting from somewhere here. No, starting from. I think it's starting from here. Yeah, now it's starting from here. Look at this number of copyright claims I'm getting. Oh, for fuck's sake. Fuck it. Just mute the damn music. Mute everything, bro. I don't care. Just remove this copyright, bro. It's like I'm getting spammed. I remove so many. You have no clue. Each single time I'm checking and removing my the copyright. Each single time. And you cannot do multiple also. Like if you do that, you can't do. See, the video enabled videos is processing. You can't click multiple removal. Like it's so stupid, so stupid. This I got tired. I think I removed this. I made it never mind.
He came through that smoke, 2 players holding him. Has to cover his bases and clear out the rest. DH with his paranoia is good. It's going to catch a player up close. What a shot! Akaman dropped, but
ये तो music से है,
time.
yeah.
He's bought a little bit of it with that stun. And now the spike is really starting to tick fast. They need to make a move. Meteor DH. It's Meteor.
It's already automatically uploaded, bro. As soon as I end the stream, it's automatically uploaded.
Landing that shot to
No?
close out the pistol. 6-7. DRG just one behind.
Yeah, I like the fact that Nick in that scenario doesn't give anything away. Like, safe pair of hands. He just sits behind the box, lets his two teammates go and challenge towards the revolving door, and just basically sits in the corner, so nobody expects him to be there at the end. Solid round coming out for DRG.
Is there a setting for turn off auto update, auto upload?
A good opportunity for them building into this. And
No, I guess.
want to sort of
I don't
point
know.
out
Even
for
if it's
T1,
there, I
obviously
don't.
In a lot of these cases, you're going to have Demon 1.
Even if it's there,
I wonder if that's someone they try and target.
doesn't matter. Like,
Well, has to be said, Demon 1 having a hell of a game. It's been 5 months almost since we saw him play. That's only at the regional stage over in North Americas. And look at him now, last second substitute coming through, and he's delivering on a roll that
Oh my
we've
God.
never seen him play an official on. But Flexen's gone down in A-main. The story of the game, this time to a classic on range.
oh my god.
That's a tough loss early
Oh
on, but
my
they
God.
will punish it pretty heavily.
It's a loss they're used to dealing with.
Yeah, but on the defense, it's
It's
a different
lost.
story
They're
attacking without
used
this.
to dealing. What the hell?
They're playing at range. They don't mind if someone peeks them while they've got
Stop
the rifles out.
Paranoia is-
fucking
I would
around
say
my
it's
flexi
not-
boy.
yeah, it probably won't affect. There
Oh
you
my
go. It's all
God.
fine. They didn't need him anyway. Hopefully in the next few rounds it won't keep
Oh
happening.
my god.
In this case, it's not too bad for Meteor.
Whoa,
Any damage would be
everyone
nice,
is getting headshot.
but it's not going to happen. A very clean round other than flexing, and they'll be able to come back in with a pretty solid bonus in the next round.
Man, when he goes to sleep tonight, he's just going to see A-main on Lotus every time.
That's so absurd. That's a wallbang classic headshot that killed him there. That probably did about 5 damage.
Yeah, that one's going to sting for sure. But
I think all of them.
oh yeah, I think it's compounding. It's like a toxin.
My life on Lotus flashed before my eyes.
It's a short life at least. From what we've
Like the
seen.
stream!
7
Shut the
7.
stream!
Times.
DRG tying it up. Decent round in the previous. Good economy. Isu playing aggressive. He'll grab himself the first. Sticks around after the
Wait,
flash.
what? Why did he stick
Sticks
around?
around a bit too long. The punish is there.
I got a
T1
documentary I
starts to
can't
shift
be.
towards this side of the map.
He seems to be allergic to his gate crash. Like most of the time, you're going to see Yoru go out, get a kill, and escape. Especially when your teammate has fallen back. He wants to stick around too much, and in cases where your opponents have weaknesses in their buy,
7-5
you
half.
can't afford to be
Even
doing
a
that.
double
Like, these
duelist.
risks are just not worth it.
Doesn't matter, I think.
He's 10 and 13.
Right now, it doesn't
anyway.
matter.
If
At
he
least
was
in this game,
lighting
it
up
doesn't
the server,
matter.
I could understand, but that now gives an upgrade over to the other side. 4 rifles now in play. And well, they've even lost some of their utility on the B side, that they have to be a lot more careful.
That's a very important piece of utility. Questions in the back of the minds of DRG. There's the gate crash taken for Spirit Z1. In the smoke early, got ahead of Stacks,
What?
but doesn't catch Meteor coming out.
What the hell?
It's down to a 2v2 with Nick's trade. The spike still needs to be planted, but they've got 30 seconds to do so. I believe it's down below, so a little bit of a reroute from Demon 1, but those thorns should buy them time. Pressure's on Nick when they fade. 2 players coming his way, and it'll be Buzz sliding through again. It's
Why?
Buzz to track this man. The flash set up. Demon 1 in another clutch, and even blinded, he'll find the first. The Buzz, the savior of this round for T1. It's close, but they'll maintain their lead.
Hurrah!
Playing against Buzz's Neon is just a nightmare. Like, the movement that he has is just absurd. Like, even if you get the drop on
So-
him, it doesn't feel like it. Well, definitely an
What is
opportunity
this,
here.
bro?
As
How
a
can you
bonus
two
round
die
goes,
there?
it's definitely not bad, but I do
And then
feel
this
like,
Pura.
especially in moments like that, they're going to feel a little bit hard done by that they don't manage to take that round home. Nonetheless, you'll see in a moment what damage has already been done to the T1 economy, and on the other side of things, Nick coming in with a rolling
If
thunder.
Demon 1 still has aura?
This could be an
Yeah.
immediate response from DRG.
Now, we talked about how direct they like to play on the defensive side. Well, you got a Rolling Thunder online. Rifles just about bought up. This is your time to play that aggressive role. Love that bait.
Oh.
That's beautiful. The refract from
Both
Akimon.
of them went up back. Power Rangers whipping.
Get out of those deeper
What the
angles.
fuck?
This time the
What do you mean
dash not
Power
used,
Rangers
instead
whipping?
gets rid of that paranoia, burns a brutal, and confirms that there was a heavier stack on that side of the map. But after T1 re-cleared the space, they're on the rotate.
Pre-planned sub. Plus they saved the season salary for Demon 1.
Where they were giving up
What?
control towards the
What's up,
tree, but
Yasin?
now they'll be 3-man stacked up. But they're not here ahead of the push, and Izu goes down alongside Stacks. Akimon was third. And T1, they had to rotate. They were here a little bit late, but
Wait, what?
now they're out of the round. This might have to be a save.
Yeah, I was thinking a lot of what we saw in the defensive half was Akimon being a one and done. Like he'd fly in, get a kill, die, and that would be it. Not this round.
What's
Now
up,
put himself
Kevin?
up right near the top of the board, but there's a lot of contention for that on the DRG side. So many top-level performers for this squad. And I said the danger for T1. The only player surviving in the last
Red
round
Ranger
was Buzz.
popping up. The fuck are you saying?
They have no choice but to save. And even if they do save, a full buy in the next
Bro,
round, very
they just
unlikely.
Buzz just.
I mean, you can see the credits
What
there
is
on the
what is this
players
skin?
who've lost their life in that early fight towards A. It's not looking pretty. They'll have to piece this together.
Dragon
This
Ranger
could be
Gaming.
DRG taking the lead, stealing it out from under T1.
What?
What an incredibly competitive game we've had so far for
Oh,
DRG.
they got red color
Coming in as
hair,
an essential
blue
team,
color.
mistakes couldn't be
They got
higher.
red and blue. Red and blue
This is
color.
not just about lifting a trophy, about making a deep run, making a name
Nice
for your
shots.
org, winning your first map for DRG on the international. To a team who've made a last-minute substitute of bringing in one of the best chamber players
Oh, that's
we've
one of their
ever
best
seen.
players.
Lost one of their best and put in a man who's never played Vice before. But with Akimon opening up this round, one of the rifles, DH is down. And is it retrievable? It might be stuck on top of the box.
Not with him, no.
That's disastrous
Oh,
if so, leaving
sheesh.
Buzz as the only man holding a big gun. They're on the rotate to the C site. Izu
That's what she said.
and DH already lost. And a lot of the stopping power that you'll see in a buy round doesn't exist here. Okay, the rifle did fall. Thank you, Jack. Not Jack, I'm so used to MEA.
Just give him credit. Why not?
Yeah, thanks, Jack.
Oh, it's a bold play from Buzz. At this point, you can understand wanting to try and put the world on his back, but chance for
What are you
Meteor.
doing?
Always one of the best with the pistols, but this is definitely a tough ask, and he's the last man standing. Flexing, there he is. Able to get himself up with DRG. After what was an incredibly slow
The
start.
Power
to this
Rangers
game,
are just
5-2
too OP.
down, now find themselves
What the
in the
fuck?
lead on that attack side.
Wait,
And I'll
what?
be honest with you, I'm yet to really see much on this defensive side that makes me think the T1 are going to be able to turn this around. It's been fairly comfortable for DRG in the second half.
Come on! Correct myself. Shout
Come
out
on,
to
let's
Ty,
go.
our third-person observer for this matchup here.
Oh,
Always does a great job.
they've headbutted each other.
He's already come in, smacked the player straight in the head, but not with the rifle.
Yo!
Easy down, but DH DH is delivering. He found himself a triple before eventually falling. Stax was there, but Demon One deals with him. A shaky start for T1. DH put them right back on winning track, but now it's Meteor, a man who's received his MVP, his acknowledgement on the international scene. Well, he has to take down one of the best. At a time.
He was so risky.
Giving it away. Demon One against Meteor for the round, for the 10th round for DRG. A nail in the coffin if they lose this for T1. And time being bought, Demon One can reposition, but now Meteor's gonna do the same and there's no escape. Demon One caught by the ultimate, down to the Sheriff, but he's got the positional advantage. Meteor out of the round.
Bro, wait, why am I supporting China region? What the hell? Pacific. Fuck, I am from Pacific. My bad.
T1 gave me an absolute heart attack there. Clears so many different positions around the A site, but then gambles on his gate crash, and that gamble was definitely not worth it. Almost.
Man, just didn't care. Flexing didn't care about him, bro. What the hell?
Beginning, it feels like a lifetime ago, the amount of work that he was able to do. And yeah, just a silly mistake, but luckily,
from Asia,
Demon One, top of the server right now. It's been a safe pair of hands. Definitely seeming like the stand-in of the century so far. I want Meteor, sure, not a whole lot in this round, but dead within seconds.
The Pokey can be dangerous, but not on a peak like that. Demon One spoon-fed that pick. Can DH recover? Oh, he's going to let him fade away on the side. Izu, classic in hand. He's good for one. Done well.
Oh.
Stax at least finding another, but it's not enough. In a round like this, the man left. DH, Stinger in hand. I find that they don't.
I don't know, fucking people are racist as fucking the chat today, bro. Like the stream.
I don't think they heard that weapon be picked up. He's dodged the flash. This timing could be perfect, but Demon One's there to greet him. And even if he wasn't, Spirit Z1 should have
like the stream, share the stream with your stepsister.
The underdog coming into this in most people's minds, looking at T1's performance, looking at the
stepbrother
they've had to make, looking at the role for Demon One.
Stepbrother.
This is the thing, I almost wonder, and it might sound ridiculous, but Demon One going into Bukashu's role, it's much more simple in the aspect of like, we need you to hold this side of the map while we directly hit somewhere. You don't need to focus on setting up utility or like when.
Loving the stream so far? Hit the like button and show you subscribed. And if you are subscribed, you have the chance of winning a Champions bundle. And today we have a special offer. That's a 500 VP. Yeah. You're listening to 96.69 FM. It's radio hard, Michi.
For Demon One, it's got to be an absolute field day, a return to form. And T1, well, they've hit the panic button. You're 11-8 down. You're up against a team with a stand-in. I also just want to add
69.69 Gary
the rest of the
Station.
group. The other two teams are G2 and Heretics. Obviously, Heretics went on a crazy run last year. Had a bit of a rough patch as of recent. And G2, I don't think they broke a sweat at all in winning Americas. In fact, they subbed in Baby Bay and made him look good.
I'd say he made himself look good, Tom. He's
I was watching Twitch streamers, bro. Fucking lucky people, bro. Some people are
out of the server, I agree. No.
lucky to get number of people watching them.
I'll let him know. I'll let him know what you said. Well, 11-8, and this.
And they go like, their subscribers go like, you know, choose a number from 1 to 50. I mean, Google one number 1 to 50, like, you know, random picker. And whatever it lands, they give him the subscribers, bro. And it's not only once, it does multiple times. Oh, fuck, shot.
T1 playing outside of it, setting the trap and springing it just on time. Nick with a double makes this look a bit more doable.
Nick guy can
the
hit.
Alpha Vizu on the way, but still miles away. Buzz injects himself onto the site. A chance for him to be isolated, but now the rotates are here. Now the ult's in play. Buzz's swing is perfect. Izu's clearing everything, and they will find this round a much-needed win for T1.
Cut.
Yeah, I am surprised though with that advantage that we see both the Nightfall and the Dimensional Drift go through. Like they were clearly very worried that that round could turn on its head, and honestly, with how some of them have gone, I can kind of understand why. Solid openers from DH and Meteor. And I'll be honest, it's another scenario again where I remember seeing Caron added into Gen G and going, oh, that's someone I don't know very much about. There's this young sort of like ranked player who has been thrown in from the T1 Academy. He has been their best player. And I think maybe you can make an argument for Buzz. I don't think you can make an argument for anyone else.
Oh, Ackerman. Taking the space yet again. He could fall back, but he doesn't need to. Spirit C1's alongside him. Full control of B site, but it looks like T1 want to fight for it. A delay towards Hobbit. They'll have to wait a moment now with that stun landing, and that's going to get the plant out for DRG. Man advantage for the attackers. That fades quickly. Nice shot by Izu. Here comes DH. And the full wrath of T1 unleashed, and no one's standing but Nick. Three more.
I know you got it.
He got two, but that off is holding tight on the angle. Another round for T1. Just one away now.
This Nick guy is really good, bro. Holy shit.
Yeah, it looks like they've moved much more towards a retake setup. Like, a lot of those early fights have not been working for them. The risky plays early in the round haven't been paying off. So instead, okay, they lose a man, but then it's just about boxing the players in, not allowing them to have these fast flanks, and then fighting as a team. And if you think back to like the old school Vision Strikers DRX that was
I'm not going to say it again. I know. I knew. My mind says something. You said something. Yo, why is that jacket in the ground? Gee. Pick it up.
I'm glad that that's the adaptation they've made.
Put it in your back.
DRG aren't just going to sit there and let this game slip away. They're going to pause themselves.
Well, I think this is it. You know, at the start from DRG, you have this very oppressive opening duel ability. You fire in your utility, you take that space, and the idea is a lot of the time you're going to be able to punish somebody who's out of position. This is what we saw from this comp up against Team.
You know the game I was playing, right? What was coming, Waves?
That Waves game? And fighting for it afterwards. Like you said, that's what T1 are doing here. You need to find that second layer. The thing is, with this composition, you have so many tools.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Play with. It's not a...
An ult's a building.
There, absolutely. You've got that as well to fall back on those safety nets.
Bro, what the fuck, Kevin?
It's not a composition. It's that only works with one approach. That's why I think it's so valuable. 20 seconds left before the round starts. That off of Izu seems to be putting up a lot of value when it comes to these retakes, because for DRG, taking the space, not having a...
Does anyone know the game I'm talking about? Something Waves.
Waiting there with the op in hand.
Time to jump. Well, the other thing on the brink for the attack side here is going to be that economy. T1 take this round, and they might even be able to extend into the lead.
I mean, I couldn't say the name, so I made you guys say it.
Being held, the operator brought into Izu once more.
I got that. Uska naam kya hai, bhai?
Group up from the defense
that
on
the gladiator sword girl. The big ass sword, two-handed sword.
Much more defaulty from DRG. Ackerman looking for the fight, spots one and gets out immediately. Eventually they will group up. They had Demon 1 waiting outside of A.
No.
This is where the hit's coming through. Stun, it's perfect. The TP used, but it doesn't get DH to safety. Spirit C1 still able to pick him up, and now they've got control over C, but it's being fought for. Meteor stepped through the smoke, in comes Buzz, the stun landed, but Ackerman gets ahead of it, flexing from up top. The DRG in a 5v1 all of a sudden. A lot of talk about Izu's operator, how it started to put him on the board.
What the hell?
Put him in the kill feed, on the right side of it too, but he'll hope that he's not appearing in that kill feed at all. In this round, a save is called, and DRG, as a result, on 12, with 2 chances to close out their map pick here. For a team that came in with a substitute, and a man who hasn't played Vice before and an official, they are looking sublime.
Yeah, I think also just this round was a much more deep commitment for T1. What we saw in their last C-side hold was they were both sat back, waiting, one holding onto the cross to try and fight anybody as they dived in. I think DH gets caught there. Like, they use the dimensional drift, spotting him with the stun.
This one, I got this one.
He's surely dead.
I got this one.
Out of that one alive,
I got this goal.
At least manages the one, and this leaves them in quite a bit of trouble. I think both pauses already gone, but more importantly, they are going.
I have a PS5, but they say I don't have any more.
A stinky buy.
Yeah, it depends where they settle.
Apparently, I don't have any more main quest for some reason.
For T1, and yeah, you know, you got rid of the Rolling Thunder, dimensional drift from Spirit Z1, fantastic. DRG don't have as much of a punch to pack in this round in terms of those safety nets, but let's see what T1 can do with this mixed bag. Izu's got one. Buzz on the bucky finds another in this round. Off to a flying start for T1.
What just happened?
We thought they'd look weaker, but somehow it's like the cleanest start they've had.
Yeah, it started so weird.
What just happened?
Ackerman flying over most of his enemies and then getting caught out, surprised by Izu. Pretty hefty upgrade as well for Buzz. Come on, Nick, he's as optimistic.
What just happened?
With the spike down, the 1v5. I think you'd need the Devil himself to show up to be able to eliminate the rest of these players. I don't think it's going to be happening. And even just damage here might help them out a bit. Instead, though, it's a flawless round. Buzz there to close it, and when T1
This
looked
flawless
like
round and eco semi. I mean, like not even semi buy. It was like dead ass buy.
The Hans have been huge, and at the start plays a similar role, giving them that info. Target selection for Buzz was easy as a result. And as you said, the fact that Izu's able to get away with that is ridiculous. Great fight, and as well, this is the round that should have seen T1 fade into obscurity. Now they fight on an even playing field against DRG for the final round of regulation. Overtime possible.
Yeah, half-boiled full omelette.
DRG, they're competing.
Yo, what's up? No signal. How are you?
First win on the international stage. Losing this, it will be much harder.
Number of flashes.
Oh, already a solid start. Buzz has been dealt with. Stacks
Yo!
Meteor, though, fight back in turn. Stacks wanting to get back in there, but he's got to be careful. Low HP. Demon 1 being revealed. Only has the shorty to play with. And now he gets his own. Looks to take it back. Izu, though, is fought in fourth. They have matched each other man for man. Even still, though.
Fuck, he had the spike. He should have dropped the
Look at the
spike.
position of the spike, getting it back.
Oh, wait, what? Yeah,
Is he going to be able to block this? No, it takes more than one to do so, so that's at least the spike back into their hands. I am looking, however, at DH. He's making that read early that this team might just try a move for the A site.
Thing is, though, they're in this 3v2. Playing the retake could have a lot of value. For DH, he has to be very selective about where and when he fights.
30
already
left.
Drop down
Should go see.
towards the A site. DRG,
Shit,
they
yeah,
might go
fuck.
to C, though. Making their
Yeah,
mind
fuck.
up as we speak. They know
Yeah,
they've
fuck.
already taken out the Vice on
Yeah,
the
they're
other
doing it.
side
Yeah,
with
fuck.
Meteor's utility gone, but it will be the A side. That's the ultimate target. A sneaky play here from DH, but it all comes down to timing. Nick is walking up on him, but they've decided to leave him 10 seconds. The plan has to be secured. DH, if he can just drop this spike, it could all be over here, and it's a little late. The spike gets planted, but Nick is left alone. If he doesn't find this pick, they will overwhelm him with numbers, and DH slips away to the tree. Nick against the world. He's had so many big plays. The decoy reveals. Fuck! He collapsed it, but in the end, it's DH taking this across the line, bringing.
Yeah, it's so obvious that if they went A, so they messed. They got it cocked.
To deny DRG on a map where they've looked beautiful.
Almost. This guy got good aim.
What an absolute mad round. Both teams kicking things off with a steel garden. Shorty being the gun of the round. And Nick, well, that was one hell of a try. He was actually stuck in place by a seize that was thrown by a stack. So he gets those first two, probably wants to try and move in that direction, but isn't able to reposition. And DH, once
How is my
again,
other content
about this
creators?
youngster coming into the squad,
How my other content creators doing these days?
a member who helped bring home a Masters trophy. And right now, he is the best player in the server.
Well, overtime for DRG. They had the lead, they had the chance to close it, but now T1 could be right back to winning ways. On the attack side, guard T1, but look at this stack up from DRG. There's 4 players here. Previously, we've seen them fight tooth and nail for A, and T1 have been keen to take that space when it's given, but now it's a trap that's strong. Flex him through the door, grabs one before falling. The numbers even.
No.
It's Nick with the pressure
No,
on his
Nick.
shoulders
Oh.
again. This time he
No,
delivers,
Nick.
but the slide in from Buzz.
Oh my God.
for the 2 versus 1. DH reads that that's the decoy. He might have to jump on Spirit. C1, a 3rd kill. And the TP taken to the other side of the map. A plant and a 1v1. How many clutches has Demon 1 be in? But this one, the most important of all.
TP up top.
Oh.
They open the door. So Demon 1 has tried to bait the idea that he is coming from this position, but I feel like it's going to take him so long to go all the way back around. And once that smoke fades, DH will have the idea that this man is no longer in position. In fact, it's such an obscure angle. I don't even know if Demon 1 will expect this at all. And the problem is now that clock is starting to tick, the doubt starting to be in his mind. DH has played it to perfection again. Where have they found this man? A Red Bull clutch to give T1 a shot at map victory.
And don't get me wrong, DH has been playing the game all
DH.
throughout regulation, but these last 2 rounds,
bro.
he has hit another level entirely. What a play in the 1v2. Catches both players.
Chill. I'm just one guy.
And a 4K to deliver T1 the lead. 1 round left.
Ah, Twisted Fate, what's up?
Trailing.
Hi, Twisted Fate. How are you?
Weak weapons, a book
How is you? 감사합니다.
across the board, and they came back in.
How you is? How?
Giving them the lead, and with a timeout for DRG.
Damn, there's a lot of copyright strikes. Say, glimpse.
Team that looked set to close out this map. It's to set history for their org. Well, now they've got to climb back into the game.
It is funny to think that while we talk about Demon 1 not really playing for the last few months, when he was last playing, it was at least in the Tier 1 over in Americas. For DH, this is a guy who is playing in the Tier 2, and this is his first map on an international stage.
This was the last time I got a good watching.
Building these like young players in the lab, like
The boom!
felt like it was just cheating to have someone that good. DH now feels
This is the last time I got a
same,
good watching.
27
The boom!
16. He is dragging players like Meteor, Buzz, Stacks, easy.
Then I got good
People
watching
have
here
been
again.
there,
Then
done
boom!
that, got the t-shirt. To potentially the first map, but boy, might just have to do it again. Buzz within the first seconds of the round is dead.
I'm good, bro. What's been keeping me busy?
Dashing in, we've seen him
what
do it
does
not
that?
that many rounds ago.
Yeah.
When DRG were on the
What
attack.
does that? There's a giveaway going on, by the way. Fit.
But with that, it looks like they'll still commit to this A site. Demon 1 holding the flank. This could be a mistake. There's so many players here. Stacks traded out. DH going to burn the paranoia just to deny the space. Slow them down.
Well, look at the rotation. Everybody's already here.
Did they call for the
Joe
rotate back?
Wilsey
It
matches
looks like they
good
will, but the
reviews.
Alps now in position. Holding
It
that
was dying
cross.
already,
Foxen's got
and
it.
then just because it was a match,
Strength in the scars he's been dealt.
People
on
watched.
A-main. But they'll still move towards this site, and the numbers are still here for T1.
I still don't, I still didn't forget last giveaway
Maybe
where I was
the
2
only
seconds
one that
late.
really matters is still here. He would basically win them overtime if he can somehow hold on to this. 35 seconds and decisions are there to be made. Meteor has left his team. I'm surprised they're splitting up. I'm surprised that's the decision. And while this time DH can't save them, Ackerman will put him in the dirt, and Meteor
What if
so
Meteor
far away.
kills 4
I'm
people
not
here?
sure I
1v4.
agree with that. I think the best case
If
they
I'm
had was to
DRG,
try
I'm
and
just
fight
packing
his
my bags,
two.
man.
Now he has to find a 1v4.
If I'm DRG, I'm just packing my bags. I'm like, I'm going home, bro.
There's chances. Now that he's being spotted, looking
See
pretty
ya.
bad. There goes the ultimate on him.
Oh!
Okay, Ackerman will fall, but the spam's through the wall.
How do you get
Even
that
us up to 13-13. Another overtime needed. And for DRG, those opening
Guys, like
hits
the
on the
stream.
attack from Ackerman.
Got the stream to your grandfather, grandmother, grandsister,
Everything for this
grandchildren.
squad.
Well, this is like when I go back to the critique I had of Izu in the defensive half. That's what I'm expecting to see. Like, you get in, get a kill, get out. He has no interest of like trying to double down, try and be a hero of the round. He's just get the opener and escape. And that's where I think Ackerman has truly been a force to be reckoned with. Now,
What the hell?
defensive round once again, and it's the same brawl over on A.
Yeah, T1 though.
First of all, why the fuck does engineering graphics exist? What is that? What the hell is an engineering graphic?
They're giving
Wait,
up that space. What happened last time? It was a trap.
what is
play with a lot of players in
graphic?
position. Expecting the same here. And although Izu stuck around, he has that gate crash used early this time. Won't make the mistake he did in regulation of giving them the picks. Now Thorns slow this push down. Give a chance for the rotations. Demon 1 won't fall for that spot again. But now they're closing in the distance.
Oh, Demon!
Well played to find the first.
Bro, he still got one that was incredible, bro.
Again, and a 3 versus 2. The defensive round looking likely, but with that coming down, we're back
don't know
to
why
a
he had to
2v2, and T1 have got a plant.
3v2. So stupid decision.
Putting themselves in a position to turn this
Graphing
round on its head,
techniques.
have another chance at claiming the victory on their opponent's choice.
Graphic.
But
I mean, I think they can give a better name to that shit, right?
The flash is going to slow them down even more.
Do you see the Demon Slayer movie? Yes.
Not quite finding anything, but even still, it has cleared an angle. It has checked the spot, but that time is ticking. They need to get a move on. First contact in, Izu gets
no!
But Meteor will make sure that they're the ones that get another chance at
Nah,
victory.
bruh. Don't tell me you're going overtimes.
Another match point for DRG. Last time it was a timeout called here. They sought to correct course. Actually, I'm seeing in game it's going to be a timeout again, Tom, but it's T1 this time, taking the breather. Interesting call as they're
I'm going tomorrow to watch it.
Let it slip a couple of times, so well, why not?
Demon Slayer movie was lit. Must watch.
This is where you need a cheese round. This is where you need one thing to work for your squad. And then
Can
you
I
close
say it's
out the match.
overhyped?
This is the perfect time for the coach to come in.
Just go
because
watch the movie, bro.
realistically, if you're
I hate
a
shit
round
when
down,
shit
you
gets
take the pause,
overhyped.
You're basically looking to fix something while you're switching.
I think I would have enjoyed it more without getting overhyped.
It would be irrelevant because you're not playing that side of the map anymore. Now,
Animation
you're
wise,
coming in
I meant,
and it has only been those
it's
attack
a
side rounds that
good
have been
story,
working for
good
either side. This is what
animation,
they
good
needed to fix.
writing. I mean,
One
obviously it's from
defensive
manga,
round,
but
and this game is over, and the coach
people overhype that shit,
One of the
bro.
big strengths for T1, thinking back on
It makes
towards
me
the end
hate
of
it when
regulation,
people
at
overhype because I
top
already read the manga, right? I already read the manga, sorry. Game is still on, what the fuck? Yeah, exactly, game is still on, bro. Tomorrow is going to get
bringing out
over.
the door and having just this all-out brawl.
The focal
They got
point of
so
that.
much space.
It's almost like,
Stacks.
wait,
He might be
what?
bottom of the board, but
1 hour,
the
15
amount of
minutes and the game
supportive
is,
assists
first
that he
game
has
is still
had,
going
His
on.
taunts are unreal.
Yeah, they have been, dare I say, some of the best I've ever seen. Like, it catches someone every single round. In fact, it catches multiple people most rounds.
Story was
Looking
lit?
like it
No,
might
it
be
doesn't.
slightly different.
I like the
You've
story.
got Izu set up outside of B. He's got that operator in hand, and they will take that control. But the second they take it, Stacks
Yo,
is
what's up,
immediately back to
EMP?
going to
How are
support the other side
you?
of the map.
Yeah, I mean, the Hong
Come,
goes up and no
come.
utility as a response.
Blood Monger, bro,
Nobody's
it's been
seen.
so long I've
It's
been
now
watched.
time.
Never watched EMP and Blood Monger together in one chat, bro. It's been so long.
Gets there. They're already teeing up for the push. DRG straight in. Meteor under pressure. He's surrounded. Stacks comes in to help and finds the first. Lands another. Stacks keeps delivering. And he might have delivered them the win. Nick, on a sliver of health, has to stand off against the off. And even then, even the classic can take him down.
No,
15
DRG.
to 13. T1 climb back from what looked like defeat and claim.
Actually, fuck you. I'm Pacific.
DRG's
T1.
Yeah, what an
Pick up.
incredible start to this series. One that feels like it could go all the difference to 3, but we will have to wait and see. We'll be back with Sunset after the
Things are different. Verizon's different too. They let everyone in my family choose different plans. We get what we want and we save money. Love that for me.
An update is required. Financial system updating.
Guys, today we're going to see some incredible shit. Incredible shit. Like, you're going to see my aim, bro. Incredible. Don't do this? What do you mean don't do this? Wait, this is the first match. Exactly, it's been 1 hour, like 15 minutes. Okay, I forgot how to aim, bro. What? I forgot how to aim. Demon 0.1. What the fuck? Stop being so mean, Bloodmonger. Can I play this one again? I had to do it once. Fuck you, bro. Be it here, brother. You. Yeah, I fucked up in the starting, bro. I told you, no, I don't have my sensitivity, nor I had. That is my overall score, not that score. I'm in the top hundreds. I don't like this one at all. This one sucks. It makes my eyes go. Bleh. I hate that one. My eyes goes bleh when I play that. Yo! I don't like this at all! Yo, I don't like this, bro. Can you go next? Yo, I don't like this fucking shit. What the fuck is this ball moving? And every time I go next to it, it goes faster. Maybe I practice every... What? Maybe if I practice every day, I can get better. This is my second day in game labs? Stream labs. See? Game labs. Fuck my eyes. Bro, what? Bro, can I stop playing bouncy shit? Yo! This is fucking trippy! Yo, what the fuck? The fuck? How did I right click that shit? Yo, what is this fucking missions? Oh no, I hate this shit. Gary, every day how you go again? Fuck you, dude. Has it? You only need to be that far? Why are you gonna be this far? My uncle eyes only is not working, bro. I'm shooting with muscle memory. What the fuck? I need to go into game. Game started, no? Okay. The fuck is this? Yo! Yo, which one is that which you can tap tip which they do, they play that shit nah. How do they play that shit? Tap tip they do that. What's it called? Great shot. Where is it? eyes. I play so bad. Holy fuck. It started? Oh, it started.
Dual performance. And wow, a recovery already needed in this pistol. It is a firing squad with DH leading the scoreboard already. And while Buzz is there to close it out, a pistol round for T1.
A solid start indeed for T1. As
Bye,
DRG
Twisted
trailed
Fate.
by 1, but they were able to make the fight fairly early on in the previous. See if that'll be the case again. DH. Well, he was certainly a man that drew our eyes.
They all just died in one. Bro, the whole team's body is in one
in
spot.
those last couple rounds, the last round of regulation, especially the first
That even just
overtime,
please win this 2-0, please.
he seemed like a one-man
Please.
army.
Well, for a 19-year-old playing his first map on an international stage, and it's a Champions, that was about as good as it gets.
Yeah, especially in the late stage. Pressure was on for DRG. The pressure increases. They need 2 maps in a row. And starting out with a 1-0 loss, and Meteor is playing incredibly aggressive with the Marshall in hand.
I think he's hit 0 shots.
By the way, what
Yes,
happened on
they
matches?
were mostly through the smoke, so I'll give him that
shots.
credit. But it certainly scared DRG away. They grabbed the orb and moved towards middle. This is all classics, nothing upgraded.
There we go.
You really don't
There
expect
we
to
go.
see a lot of contest. Meteor good for 2 at least. The player spotted crossing with a jump scare from Buzz. And they're losing a few, but that's a piss. Okay, now I'm getting worried. Now I'm getting really worried. And they know where DH is as well. This man's been so reliable, but an early response like this from DRG, this
Still
could
hasn't got a
really
gun. There we go.
disrupt the rhythm. A rifle, but only 30 HP, Tom. He's got to get the jump on
Headshot
DH.
will do it. That's the thing. DH has light shield, so a single bullet
K9
to
esports,
the
what?
face would be enough to win
What
the
the
round.
hell?
He believes
Who are these people?
that
Wait,
he is
K9
baited.
konda?
30 seconds left.
DH,
Arclin
DH
Beast
is just sat
Ninja?
at the bottom
Wait,
of middle.
what?
Bottom of middle. He's waiting on this fight, and it gets a little bit scary. But that youngster is the safe pair of hands again. He's looking to try and get the rifle, and he will find it.
Yeah, that's at least a silver
How can
lining, but the
Beast
same
not-
as the
wait,
previous
wasn't-
map. It's great damage from DRG. They had nothing. And a few more bullets loaded up into that Marshall, and maybe
Wasn't Arclin Beast?
this could have been a clean
Ninja
round,
Boy?
but the fact that these classics are able to win fights
Slug.
like this from Ackerman, straight down middle.
You know, BJMI roster?
That made
The
that
first-
incredibly close, and you can see how tense it got on T1's side of the stage. They win it, but again,
Well,
they
look
have
at
to
this-
invest
Look at
fully.
this round. Oh, it's a singular rifle being put into the hands of Buzz. The rest really isn't much, but well, if Buzz is playing like this, maybe it won't matter. This is a terrible bonus round coming in from T1, but somehow it's working. They can
Get
with
any
a
info on
singular
off-season
rifle, I think a
season
stinger
games
and
for
a few
G?
pistols.
Not yet.
Yep.
And now Demon 1 has to try and save DRG from, I want to say, embarrassment.
Now,
They
this
were
is
in
not a
G?
round they should be losing. But Demon 1 in a 1v3. 2 players on that angle. Spike secured as well. He's got all the info to work with now at least, but what is that going to do for him? And I love this positioning as well. Look how spread out they are. Buzz to take contact on his right, and then a big swing from Izu. He's tucked in though. He set himself up for success, Demon 1 did, but Buzz, the one to carry this round through for T1. I'm thinking
Wait.
before we get back into
They were in G, right?
Invest, right? We
After,
get in a barrier up, they've got nothing. Oh, it's an easy round. That's what you would think, but Buzz made it an uphill battle, and they came tumbling down. 3-0 start.
Again, you just talk about the supportive utility, the paranoia
So-
that came through. I think Stax is the one that, he puts that dart into the corner, and as they swap
And Mavi was there,
to
ah.
look to the dart, that's when Buzz peaks. Like, it's just a
So
perfect
basically we
setup for
find
that exact push.
insane
And while
players, huh?
DRG fell into the trap.
Only
they
problem is
lose
we
to an
can't keep them.
incredibly weak bonus, and T1 have got a flying
yeah.
start.
This round, light shields across the board. Easy with the Outlaw.
A lot of stingers, though.
Yeah, they've got to get close. That's the real problem. Those shots don't land. But the gate crash is used to get out of dodge before. That's a little too
Buzz is
scary.
full
Now,
health.
those stingers are nice and close. All of these fights look maybe even
Are
favorable.
you talking about
for
them?
T1 have to group. Take these fights together.
I'm
It's
I'm
Izu
looking at
looking for
Vicky.
some on his own, but around that laneway.
Seems
when
like
they come to
they
push
won.
back in, That's where DRG really pack a punch, not just on close range, but with the numbers by their side as well. Flexen picks up a double. Spirit Z1 there as well. This could be DRG's round. A return. A MasterCard Thrifty as they put one on the board on their weaker round. That's one way to reset after
I don't want to be here all
embarrassment.
If we could just swap the last 2 rounds over, I think we have a perfectly normal game. But no,
You guys can
it is
second?
just the pace they were able to get in. Obviously, Buzz was so low. That second kill was very easy.
I mean,
then onwards,
we put good rosters in that game.
playing these close range angles, knowing
play
the
good- we make
vulnerabilities
good rosters
of
in
their
that
weaponry. And more Flexin and Spirit Z1.
He make good roster in G
Now,
also,
given
in
their round, they
Valorant
never
also.
should have had.
But something
Balance
is wrong.
3-1, and this is where we'll see the
Something,
buy.
something is
strong
wrong.
one coming back off the
Something
T1 with
is
an
wrong.
operator for Izu.
So far, the best rounds from DRG, where they've got 4 stingers,
Something
and the next
is
best
wrong.
was when they had classics. And it wasn't a pistol round either. A very, very strange start. But this has been an unusual series, looking back at Lotus. Now rifles invested on both sides. For T1, they're taking a pretty heavy blow in the last, but a 3-0 start, especially when they didn't buy in round 3, that's going to give them enough to buy right back into this.
Is he
Buzz has
participating? I don't
ultimate to
think so.
work with, but I'm looking at the other side for DRG. Ackerman 1 away, but Spirit Z1 already has that dimensional drift, and on the attack side, that's probably going to be used here to clear up all this space and maybe stop Izu from having the impact with the operator. He's on the angle, waiting for his chance to strike, and there it is. The gate crashed back to safety. But Spirit Z1, he's got the sight for them.
Yeah, just clearing out any risky angles will allow the rest of the team to run through clean, although saying that, Meteor's managed to find one on the cross. I think that's Demon 1 trying to jump around the edge, and instead, another solid paranoia thrown through to give Buzz a little bit more. The TP to the other side, it leaves Nick, but he's done well. He's managed to make
Nick
this one look
bro, this guy
interesting.
can shoot,
Flex implants on the other side of the map. And now has
G
a
might win if they had something. I don't think so. Even something would cry and be like, no, no, it's not
He was picked off in aim A, and it felt like in every round. But here's his chance. He certainly warmed up in the second. Now carrying through that momentum to a 1 versus 2. He's got Izu and
if he just
DH,
believed
two
and
big
went from
players
behind.
for T1. The operator swapped out. It is just the rifle, but Flexin isolates 1. 10 bullets left, but time ticking. Playing inside his smoke. He can challenge as soon
What?
He expected it. Lands the shot with plenty of time. I think he's putting the gate crash through to attempt to reclaim that off, but surely it's too far.
Yeah, it's not going to get it. Even still, though, a very nice attempt for the remaining couple of players to teleport to the other side of the map. Nick being able to get a couple, and then coming down to the wire. This reaction shot was tasty from Izu. I think even he's impressed with himself. And what could have been a close call for DRG.
Madka mara. Madka mara.
And a problematic scenario.
Madka mara.
Then again, you said it yourself. They did better with the Stingers.
Yeah, we're right back to it. But only 2 Stingers this time. They've still got those rifles to back them up. Demon 1 and Spirit Z1, the carriers of the heavy weaponry. And this will be, again, a round where DRG move together. And so, still going to be disrupted by Izu.
At least we are above godlike.
That's Ackerman down. And
at least we are above
especially in a round
godlike.
like this, Tom.
Oh,
Especially with a
shit.
Stinger, seeing him
Oh,
slide in and get up close, close that distance, gain you space. That's you really want your Neon for a round like this. Huge
toxic,
pick
bro.
from Izu, and he keeps the control on mid as well. That gate crash, not even that close to fading, so he can stick around for quite a while.
They've not been able to clear him either. But he's still going to have this very fast flank, and because of that, they have a very good idea that there hasn't been a rotation. 3 players still committed to this B side of the map as they look to try and make their way through.
Oh, a missed shot by DH though. That's given them an opportunity on DRG. When they got the plant, that's where things changed with Stingers in hand. This time it's beforehand. When Flexen goes diving into market, they've got good control, and Demon 1 lands his shot on backside. Stacks might have to back off.
What, they like winning ecos over.
He's getting up close, and he'll get the jump on Flexen, but the correction for Demon 1 isn't there. Meteor alone, and Nick will put him in the grave.
What, this is like
They really
Kya ho
are
raha hai bhai?
better when these weak
Guy likes
weapons
to likes
come out.
likes
A
to stream,
second
guys.
round for DRG.
I'm not sure it's they. I think it's Flexen.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
Flexen's just
100%.
very good with the stinger. Like, he's a little bit more aggressive in the way that he plays. Like, just looks to try and get up in their face the second he has this gun. And yeah, look, just look, he's teasing it into angles, just playing up close. And Demon One also having a solid round at that. Definitely some frustration, and you can understand why. They've lost 2 rounds, and both of them, the core of it, has been stingers.
Yeah, those are the rounds that, you know, you've already done the hard work. Then it's just about converting your
Demon has
advantage.
crispy aim. Not only
doubling
Demon,
down on
this
it.
Nick guy has insane aim, bro.
Aggressive play.
Right now, this
Flexen
Nick
under
guy
pressure. Stacks already wrapping around and
seems like he has better aim than Demon One.
to connect the pick and get a rifle. For the T1 side, it's the only one they have to work with. Look at DRG, they're walking into the spawn. They're taking a very deep fight. Meteor will contain them at least alongside Buzz. It's all about avoiding that rifle for them.
Yeah, that's the thing. If they go into A, they're actually going to plant for backside. I don't mind this, but it does mean that they're almost completely surrounded. Stacks is actually going to try and utilize the Hunter's Fury, and the rest of them, while this is going on, are putting the pressure onto Spirit Z1. They keep the advantage, and Izu is now the one that's been given that rifle. It's whether or not they can retrieve the other. Doesn't seem like it. They're going to split back in the other direction, try and group up as DH still creates the illusion that there's a player here, and in the meantime, Izu goes walkabouts. Now they have the dimensional drift. They can find everyone else.
Drops the rifle over as well, picks up another as he's running around the site. Ackerman and Nick have their work cut out for them. Ackerman good for the first, and the trade out makes it possible.
Oh shit! Wait, what?
Classic is what takes them across the line.
This game is weird.
What game is this, bro? What is this game, bro? Let's get 20 likes, guys. It's been so long since I said that.
One out by
Oh,
the
shit.
defensive side. Continues the madness of not just this map, but this series.
So yeah, you've got the first 2 rounds, then you've got T1 winning a round that was 1 rifle, pistols, and a stinger.
Yep.
Then you've got the opposing side winning a round with almost all stingers.
Yep.
Then a normal-ish round. And then, well, actually, no, it was an 8 HP clutch. Never mind, wasn't that normal. Then you have another stinger round, and then you have this round.
20, yeah. Let's get the 20 likes, bro. Guys.
He's kind of got to retract his slamming on the table, because now they've ended up in, I guess, an even better spot. But they're up against stingers again, so who the hell knows?
Buzz is mad. Mad is Buzz.
We've seen it with 4, we've seen it with 2.
These are warning shots. He's spraying the stinger. He's like, now they know I'm coming.
Well, they certainly do. All that utility fired through, but Spirit Z1 the first of all, Flexen again.
Nah, not again.
Stacks
Oh,
up.
Stacks,
A
what a
3
nice,
versus 2
what a nice
they
flick.
find themselves in. The TP to backside for early control, and it might
Not a
not even
flick,
be
I mean,
needed.
it's more of
Demon
a
One all alone.
control.
Last time, he had a pretty hefty disadvantage, but this 1v3, a Guardian in hand.
Man,
Good
no
idea of
body
where
is
this
moving.
player is. He is checking this left corner. DH needs to be quick on the trigger, and he will be shut down. The spike, though, is not in a
He
good
was AFK
position.
or what?
With no cage left to cover the cross. That off.
Yeah.
What? A jump shot with the Guardian. That's one hell of an attempt. Now he knows that that op is on the other side, but hitting this shot will be difficult. Uses the cam to bait him out, and he's done so successfully, but he can't land the shot. And the stun sends him running back. The classic round the corner. That's a risky play. They've given Demon One a chance, and he may land this shot, but it's 1 bullet in the mag. Not enough as Buzz lands his, and 6-2 on the board. Again, though, anything but a normal round.
Yeah,
Why did he remove
feel
his
like
earphones?
they fully believed he was hit by that stun. That's the only reason
They're
I
gonna
can
get
think of
fined.
that Izu would run around that corner with a classic, but it just feels
Why
like
did he remove your phones?
at times T1 want to make this as uncomfortable for them, and I'm guessing their fans at home as possible, because that was way too close. Who's Greg?
Not Greg.
Pal's here.
Crack.
I think it might be that he's cracked. I'll tell you that. 6-2.
I just cracked.
T1.
Or neck.
They've been
Nick.
slamming down
Whatever, Nick or Nick,
in the
whatever.
coaching booth.
I need sort of like that side by side, like just like Autumn slamming the desk and then cut to DH just laughing his head off.
Yeah.
Like it's just the parallel of the coaching staff versus in the server, and I can definitely understand why, because although they are winning, They are winning in some of the weirdest ways I've ever seen.
Without a doubt. A 4-round lead, but with the way this game has gone, it could be swinging either way. For DRG, though, this is a disastrous start.
Why is...
Of course, they're on their opponent. Does T1 run away with it despite incredibly close rounds, despite winning 2 where they had extremely light buys?
But in the feel of the match, no. Like, I feel like the last map was a lot closer, but
I'm going to
not
talk to
with
myself
this
again.
much insanity.
Hi!
Yeah.
What?
But hey, for Team 1, they're on their map choice. At
That's
times,
insane,
they
bro.
have been fairly dominant when it comes to the defense, but in their most recent match versus RRQ, it was the attack that they ran away with, so...
Oh shit! Global Esports
scoreline
Valorant!
alone, I think
What?
they'll be very
That's
happy
insane,
with the
bro.
position
I
they
know,
find
right?
themselves in. At the same time, in their most recent victory versus BLG, it was a 10-2 defensive half for DRG. Now, saying they can recreate
TLT actually has a chance. There are 2 slots. There are
but you're
2
going to be up
slots.
against either the previous year's champions finalist or G2, who most people coming into this...
Bro, how long, bro? One game's taking like 20 years. Fucks my life, bro. 2 slot for VCD Pacific, bro. League. 2 teams come from the league. Ascension to out of 10 teams. If they can't get top 2, it's going to be very hard. But if they can't come top 2, shit. Fuck, look at this team, bro. Fucker is still playing or what? Damn. Take pause. Take pause and then timeout. These noodle teams. What the fuck are you saying? These noodle teams. Don't be racist, bro. One more like for 20 and tint. Like, guys.
Bit more loose. But thus far,
Bro, I swear to God, I want to put a TV here. I want to put a TV here. And like, just play while doing a watch party. Fuck, sometimes I feel VALORANT is getting boring, bro.
For DRG to put the pieces together with the stand-in. So far, they have yet to win a rifle round, and now is their chance to right that wrong. Ackerman back to winning ways in those early fights. Paranoia sent through, but that doesn't stop them as Demon One picks up another.
Okay.
And another
On.
stacks down, but DH in the corner. DH! He'll only get two! Demon One saves them! Meteor left alone in a 1v3. That could have been a nail in the coffin of DRG. I don't know how that corner was left uncleared for so long. Especially when the paranoia was thrown through from that position. They've righted the wrongs here, at least.
Yeah. I guess it just literally came down to we've killed enough people, there couldn't possibly be another one in the corner. And honestly, for DH, it's a nice try. Like, you look at that with so many players opening you
I want to watch it again.
He was able to at least take two. The problem is the damage was already done.
I don't know how could have Demon One DH in the corner. Doesn't stop them as Demon One picks up another and another stacks down, but DH in the corner has a big spot. DH! He'll only get two.
Thankfully for the rest of the players, Demon One was quick enough on the trigger. He got taken down. That flash well. Buzz was so unbelievably blind.
Phenomenal plan from Spursy. One. That got way too close. In the cubby. You can't put your head that low too from that position. It's far more than you should have been allowed to get. But just one more, and that's a completely different scenario. We're looking at DRG. 3 rounds on the board. Their first rifle.
Dude, what? You can't go again. Take pause.
Secured, but not without its bumps. Unfortunately, we are back to attack pause. A delay in the momentum.
Yo, did champs ever have this many take
A lot
pause?
of these players will be happy to take a breather.
Maybe not so soon after the last one.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Did champs ever have this many take pause before?
On Lotus on that A side of the map, just everybody diving in with their utility. And it has felt like a very 50-50 fight, whether or not Buzz is going to be able to just dominate, or in this case where Ackerman has the supportive utility needed. The question will be if DRG can build off of this, because yeah, if everybody fights in one spot on the map and you come out on top, it's not like a round where I'm going,
is everyone watching BGMS?
Every single time. Like if the paranoia lands a bit earlier, maybe Buzz gets a few. If the flash isn't as good as it was, maybe he doesn't go down. Like these are rounds that are still difficult to repeat.
So I believe the next
definitely
time for
good
us,
to see that they've at least managed to get themselves
played
one that
phenomenally well,
isn't just stingers running at people.
Yeah, absolutely. But even then, it requires Demon One to pick up 3 very important kills. The first 2 trades on the initial fights. The third one picking
is
up
her
a ball that was dropped. In the same spot as he was when they came to push.
Well, it seems like this one is going to be a little bit longer, as we will be swapping out a PC, but luckily we're not going to leave you bored.
Which I promise. I never promised a riot gun buddy to anybody in life. I said I'll try.
So let's see how that went.
I don't know if it was you, but I always told anyone about riot gun buddy I'll try and get.
Bye guys.
He needs to tell his region. EMEA is not going second against the Pacific team again.
You can lose the Grand Final against us instead.
Hello, everyone.
Hey guys.
What's up? Hello.
Hello. Wait, I thought we are finalizing this one in Paris.
That's boring. We've done this already in Toronto. There is nothing like a good redemption arc. EMEA deserves this.
Hey. There are more changes to the script again. But you already know my thoughts on this. Let's touch base once we are in Paris.
Hello， 大家好，抱歉我来晚了。
Did we discuss which teams to get kicked out all of the Americas teams this time?
We should commit Team Harris.
We got it.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, all of you, shut up. Holy crap. This is just fucking use. Bro, if I was in this Discord, I would kick every single one of them.
Undo all of
They
the
talk too much.
changes Pacific made and start over. Once you're in Paris, it will be great. Like really, really great. Just trust me. I think we will work out a storyline that everyone
Yo,
can
what
get
the
behind.
frick?
Alright.
Do you see this him disappearing?
Thanks for following up.
Yeah, okay.
And he came back with.
Alright, cheers to the meeting, guys.
À bientôt.
Et que serait l'IMEA sans une petite pause technique? On est à la maison.
Je m'appelle Gary. Tu t'appelles comment? Ah, si. Merci beaucoup.
Welcome to French T1 fans with me, William and Antoine. And the first question I wanted to ask you boys, how does it feel, you know?
Why does he look like a little bit different version of Leclerc? Leclerc!
Et même jouer au jeu, c'est un événement incroyable et je pouvais pas ne pas y aller, c'était un peu...
J'imagine, et pour toi?
Ouais, c'est pareil. Bah franchement, regardez... enfin... Des tirs, des smokes, de tout. En fait, sur place, c'est 10 fois mieux. 100 fois même. 100 fois mieux.
100 fois
Wait,
même.
I thought he was
100
Asian.
times better here.
Damn. My
The
bad.
fans, you can hear the gunshots
Suddenly he's
so
talking
much
certain
louder, and it
French.
feels
What the fuck?
insane to have it in our own country, of course. And the second question I wanted to ask you about T1 is, who is your main character?
Why
in
is she
that team?
dressed
Who's
like
gonna
that?
carry, you know, the whole team? Donc c'est qui, pour toi, le personnage principal chez T1? Oh, Bez!
Bez! Ah, Bez! Bro, I swear to
So
God.
Bez, obviously.
Everyone. Why is everyone
Et
shouting
pour
Bez?
toi, du coup, Antoine, c'est qui ton joueur préféré?
Mon joueur préféré, c'est MiokeN. Même s'il chope pas beaucoup de kills, il chope vraiment beaucoup d'impact kills. Et vraiment, c'est un joueur qui est vraiment très fort.
So Bez on one side, Meta on the other one, and even though he's not top fragment, he has an insane impact, and I agree with you on that, definitely. Merci beaucoup à tous les deux. On va voir si T1 arrive à gagner. Thank you very much, both of you and everyone, and we're gonna see if T1 managed to get the win on Sunset.
Well, it's time to find out if DRG can bounce back from 6-3 down. What has been a shaky start to this map. Make it all the way to Ascend, buy us a third map, and maybe.
Bro, every one of them are going to make fun of Buzz.
But to do that, they've got to defeat that on the other side, who, as you can hear, certainly got some fans out here. Buzz and Meteor.
Bro, I'm not. I wanted to do second match.
As well about Meteor that we heard from one of the fans that he might not be top fragging, but his impact is tangible. There's a reason the man's been voted an MVP.
Fuck, his G2 was a heretics.
He certainly set out to try the two-time here
God
at Champions. A long road ahead of him, though.
Although when he was MVP, I think he was top fragging a lot. Like, match. He has already got the bind done for how to
match
defuse
start
the
हो गया,
spike.
match start हो गया. देख लो ओए, देखो,
in Paris, that's a
देखो शुरू हो गया match तुम्हारा. देखो, शिशी खाओगे अभी?
They're in house, you know. I'm sure he's chilling, but
पाना से
I
screw
think
fix. अरे,
obviously the extended break not ideal for any of the players down on the stage, but for DRG maybe a little.
He
bit
keeps
of a
want to see that girl's photo, but he's not
only
going.
the last round, but also just the way that the map was going. If you just joined us was very much they were only able to win a couple with stingers, and with the rifles they were really struggling. They did just manage to win.
He'll go up again. He'll go up again. Watch. He'll go up again.
Watch. We're not seeing much Gecko.
No, I was going to say, yeah, the Gecko fans.
Salute to you. Nice stand.
So maybe that'll change as the tournament goes on.
It's actually just Gecko's looking
Did
for
it
his wingman at the moment. Can't go in with one of the
Small
abilities.
YouTuber setup.
He's been heavily
वाह. बढ़िया. Gear this edits.
As we get back into things fairly
A
soon,
little
obviously, as you guys know
struggle
at home,
won't
there was
hurt.
a PC swap needed down there. Always takes a little bit of time, but
My champions winner
last time
prediction.
coming out of one of these tech pauses, we had a tactical pause, and what I like about
DRG
this
cause
little break
Demon
is
won
that
my goat.
although we might not be touching base with the coaching
I
staff,
predicted
our
the same.
IGLs have had
DRG is
quite
gonna
a
win.
long time to think about things, and I think that will benefit more towards DRG, who have had those struggles. They just found their first buy round. They've yet to streak 2 together because, again, they've been doing the really tough work of winning those rounds with stingers and then losing when they've got rifles in hand.
You're firing shots at stacks?
No, I'm saying DRG are the ones that will need to build around this little
Bro
break
got downvoted for giving tears on
they've
map.
had the issues. T1 is 6-3 up.
What the
We're gonna chat
fuck?
about that stat.
The most iconic player I can't believe he takes shots at stacks.
What the fuck?
I gave him a fist bump backstage. I was very gentle as well. I didn't want to hurt the wrist. You know me. The muscles.
Bro, I can't. Bro, I can't. I can't. Freaking, I slept at 5 o'clock and maid comes before night, 10 o'clock, hitting the doorbell. G2 carrying America? America's just bad. They just bring viewership. My ears are starting to itch. Sorry. I had to do this. Sorry, guys. My ears were itching like crazy. Fucking headphones, bro. EMA is Tech Pause Central. Is there any game between the Tech Pause? Nah. Yo, there is a game in between the Tech Pause, huh? What? What do you mean? Okay, this giveaway, fuck it, bro. 10 people entered the giveaway. I'm going to give the giving away. 10 people, so 20%. So 2 people, after 2 people don't accept or not, or AFK, gone. No more giveaway. Cool? Cool? Oh, for fuck. Giveaway going to end soon, guys. We're going to restart the giveaway. Yeah, we're going to restart the giveaway. So make sure you put exclamation raffle again.
Here in the arena, Fida and Sasso, and my first question is going to be very easy. We're in France, but you're supporting 2 Chinese teams, so how come is that?
I think I still need to give people. Do I still need to give people VP? I don't understand. I forgot. This is cheating? What is cheating? Yo, guys, what is wrong with Kevin? Why is he saying it's cheating?
Il y a vraiment très peu de monde qui la regarde et Kang il l'a dit l'année dernière. Vraiment, mettez-vous sur la chaîne chinoise et c'est vraiment le bon plan à suivre. Donc moi je conseille à tout le monde de regarder la chaîne CN.
Yo, breathe. Yo, breathe.
Un petit shout-out.
Bro, no, not happening. Bro. This is taking too long, bro. This is taking too long, bro. I can't even do anything in between. Fuck this shit. Are you going Paris? I'm sitting here. What do you mean am I going Paris? I can't do that, Kevin. Shreyas. Ultimate. Holy crap, what is the distance? Wow, my sensitivity is fucked. It's not my sensitivity in Valorant. That's not my sensitivity in Valorant. My sensitivity was fucked.
I said you once and I'm setting you once more time, Rasudi.
91,000.
If you show too much cock to me again.
Bro, what the fuck? My mouse doesn't even go that much. Bro, I can't see my crosshair! I can't even see my crosshair! Yo, I can't even see my crosshair! Ah! Chances, why is he Kevin? I was on Twitch with FNS, just saw you too. I hear. What's up, Cracks? Welcome. Oh, Cracks is member? I ordered chicken salad with extra chicken. Instead, they gave me extra chicken Wait, what? An Oreo shake is missing. Yo, what the fuck? I saw I can't even see my crosshair. My sense is fucked. Yo, what the fuck? I'm shooting it, it's not going. What the hell? I can't see where I'm shooting. Can't you see when I'm shooting? What the fuck? Holy shit, break is still going on. God damn it. Mustard it!
And then you've hit us with the they should win their round.
I'm feeling good today, Tom.
Buzz has a stinger.
After I say match start, you say match start.
In this match so far. And after early control over A, they've immediately rotated to mid, expecting there to be some pressure put through on that
Okay,
side.
what did I miss?
The drone should, yep, that's going to get a little bit of extra information. Now they're going to try and pincer in on them. It's a little bit dangerous, but I like.
Yeah, Cracks, I know you are gifted that membership. Shut up.
A good opportunity to try and clear them up. The sting is still going
Camera,
strong.
you think I didn't notice? I did that wantedly to make you say that actually. 2000 IQ. I remember.
In the meantime, in DRG,
you think I don't remember?
Versus 2. Buzz has got
and I told it that day also.
He was in a position where he was the one we looked at. It was a 3K in A main. He dominated and gave T1 a real chance. I think that's why they converted. But now, smoked out, time ticking. No paranoia to work with.
Kevin,
no
you got an option.
Not even a slide, nothing to help out on this. This has got to
be. So if you win that 500 VP. If you want that 500 VP.
That's a free kill. Flexen gets caught off guard, diving in. Buzz gets one, and now it's a 1v1 with Ackerman.
That's close.
But just about.
If you want that 500
DRG will
VP,
connect the win.
you don't get a chance to get the bundle.
And both with rifles.
And if you get the bundle, I'm keeping
it. Gets incredibly close towards the end. I like that Ackerman is just so quick to make sure that trade goes through, knowing that his opponent's in a little bit of trouble after being stunned up, but it does mean that everything is incredibly close.
You know, I already said this before. Ask anyone in the chat, I said this before.
This climb back, I don't think they're going to mind too much. This is...
Course.
But to be fair, they have a pretty good record after technical pauses of winning rounds, so...
Here, at least, today. I'm not sure you have this stat regionally, but...
I don't think anybody has those stats regionally.
Didn't come prepared, huh,
Maybe with an EMEA.
Oh, what is going on? Wait, another tech pause?
Every round, so anybody who won the game just was good.
Bro, I'm done, bro. I'm done. You know what? I'm done, bro. I'm done with life only, bro. What I'm done with this? I'm done with life only, bro. What the why is it getting stuck? Why is it getting stuck? I got more score though. The fuck? Yo, why am I getting stuck? Oh, I'm lagging, what the hell? Yo, what? Mouse is stuttering. Mouse is stuttering, what the? So horrible. Oh, game started. What the fuck? What is this game starts randomly, bro?
They rush in to try to
Fucking
convert on
random
that distraction. But Meteor ends up disrupting it from that mid push. 1 round left to play for it.
Gary dinner done? Nope.
T1 already guaranteed a lead, but by how much? Look how aggressive Buzz is being. He has pushed them out of mid. I mean, DRG are locked into an A push, like it or not, and that's where the Hunter's Fury is tracking them down.
Demon 1 only on a pistol, the rest of the team making their way into elbow, but this early push has definitely put some doubt.
Sorry, I missed some chat. Let me know what you guys were asking.
T1 seemingly
I
quite
was
happy to almost play this
concentrating on the
setup.
aim labs. Holy shit, my eyes are dry.
As now the attack look to make their move.
Meteor has been a menace through the smokes, but that reveal, it's caught him off. Well played by Nick. The advantage now found and converted into a 2 by Nick. The flash they thought would be the difference.
3 by Nick.
DH gets caught out alone as well.
Bro, come on, you should be saying like that.
Pressure applied by Nick.
By
We're
Nick.
left into a 1v3 for Buzz. They know where he is.
Be
And
Nick.
they're lined up with a firing squad. 7 to 5 locked in. at the
Kevin,
halftime.
Sarjan
The
and
T1
Devika
maintain the
Prasad.
lead.
Yeah,
Arey,
a very good recovery
ऊपर
from
जाना है.
DRG.
Kevin,
It was a
revisit
spot
my question
where,
and answer.
From 6
Oh my
to up,
god,
they
just
definitely
freaking
seemed
say
like
it
there was a
again.
struggle. Nonetheless, we'll be
Do you
back.
think Indian Valorant team will ever win World Cup? No. Tell me rules again, and is the champ bundle giveaway happening on X or here on YouTube? I will post it on X where I'm going to do it. What is Divyan's question now? Do you, Galti said, do you know, will you lick diya? Wait, what? Is there any pro from Africa? I don't know. Guys, have you seen Kantara? What the hell is it? Fuck, I thought it was another tech pause, bro. Post when? Depends, bro. You gotta stay tuned. But the fucking... If I tell you everything, then what's the point? Like, as if I like... It feels like I'm working for you, giving you money, and sucking your... just kidding. Will y'all ever win Masters? I hope so. I hope. Kantara, I heard Kantara before. I heard this name before. Yeah, I saw this movie. Crazy. I loved it. I loved it almost till the ending, and then ending got me a little bit confused. That's fuck, and then I was like, oh, why don't other Indian team don't play Valorant like Velocity? Because Velocity has 3 imports. Gary, want to eat Kerala Tepla? Hey, Kaidi from Timu. I'm just fucking around, bro. Guys, I'm just fucking around. Guys, I'm just fucking around. What the hell is a Tepla? I forgot. I don't know. I heard this somewhere. Just shut, little bro. What do you mean, bro? I don't understand.
Already claiming Lotus. But this is T1's pick, one they came in prepared to play. There's no doubt. Aggression early on towards mid. 4 players up close, and it's Spirit Z1, a man who had plenty
No problem if I lose out on 500 VP. But don't you think 500 VP is a better, like you won it?
Well, they're taking it
It's better to take 500 than
but a player further back
try your luck for such a big pool. I mean, with a big 6,500 from so many people. The odds are less for you, bro.
Nowhere to go, and he's wrapped on, but he at least finds one.
Yeah, that could have gone a lot worse. It looked like he was going to get nothing for his troubles. Even still, though, Stax is going to spot out the first. I don't know if they've necessarily seen Nick just yet. Meteor is going for the fight, a little bit individualistic. The swing back wasn't bad, but
it's technically 475, yeah. Technically 475. I cannot get to 500 VP. Unfortunately.
Every single angle. Instead, he's being swung on, and it's Buzz once again. He is having one hell of a game, closing out the pistol as he started it. 3 in the round, and a 3-round lead now for T1.
The plus a Guju bread.
That pistol's just going to send them further into the lead, make this a much more difficult battle for DRG. And here's an interesting question, because they've been extremely good when it comes to the weak buys, when it comes to the stingers. At this point, it's a risk, but you could see them go in for a stinger bot. Looks like they've decided against it, though.
On defense, it's so much more of a gamble. Like on attack, you can run it down.
You give away on YouTube or what? Mostly I will do the giveaway on YouTube only. So I'll go live, and I will not use stream bot. I'll use something else.
They have got their stack in the right place at the right time. They don't have the weaponry to
and
back
then
it up. But
whoever wins, I will have to post it on on X and wait for that fellow to reply. If that fellow doesn't reply, I'll keep it to myself.
And they're even clearing the backside. You know, Demon 1 had a chance to fly under the radar there. You think that, okay, they 4-stacked A and then left one guy to play info around mid, around B, deep camera, so they can rotate early. But no, he was there as well, and T1 won't be caught off guard by that sneaky little play. 9-5 now on the board. A big lead. We have seen the gap close in, but it took everything DRG had to offer. And again, it's been a while since we touched on it. The stakes for this team, they have to outlive XLG in this tournament, or Ascension will be calling them. Cutting through. Both teams having a very tough lower bracket, regardless of how results go. Hello. He's playing like his life's on the line, and Spirit Z1's there to back him up. It's a clean round from DRG. The bounce back might continue, or might start here with a flawless.
Oh, shit.
What a response. Right, we've hyped up Buzz all the way through. He's still
Gary Scout retired.
The pile, but
didn't he already retire long back?
It's the same sort of stuff we saw from him in the first half.
Then he came back again, and then again he retired, again he came back.
Fighting tooth and nail with a teammate alongside him and just landing every single shot.
Last time I met, he said we'll go play football.
Puts them back on the board in clean fashion. But they're going to need a few more.
Bro's a football freak.
So It's one of those things as well, just the impact of Flexion's paranoia straight down through that laneway. It's so difficult to play against. This time it comes in at a bit of an angle, and it doesn't catch the first player through. Buzz able to follow up as a result. DH and Stacks with their own kills in the A site. It's fallen just like that. DRG trying to repeat the success of the previous round, but they're not quite as all in about it. Trying to push around through elbow.
You still a football freak? Yeah, I know you're still a football
ultimately, the wall from Buzz is what stops that from being a bit more risky. Because yes, he could see, but the rest of his squad was blinded up. But no one could follow up on that from the defensive side as they were locked out. And once Buzz came swinging through, it was done.
This is the problem with those sort of A-side aggressive plays. Is like, it really does feel like a coin flip. Like, whoever hits their utility at the right place at the right time, whoever lands that first shot can
you know
create
what?
a dominant
Last time
effect.
Mortal
round
I think it was Mortal and
in the favor of DRG. This, well, it's not
Scout
flawless
who came
because
to
two players are probably going to survive.
Korea.
But it's
I
flawless
met
for
them in
the
Korea.
attack who are not losing a player.
And then
it's just not a sustainable way to play the
I
game.
put on the mask, I put a cap, and I started talking to, like, you know, we went for dinner, I think for dinner? Yeah, we went for dinner. Then I was like, guys, I'm going to prank Scout. That's what I got. When he came inside, I was like, how could you? How could you? Man was so scared. You like, you don't know what to do. You're like, and I kept talking to him. Man was so confused.
It's one of their last opportunities.
Then I was like, what's up? Then I had to make this thing, mask and everything. I was like, oh, Gary. Yo, what is going on? Why are they pushing the same place and why are they holding the same place?
It's a ridiculous way to play the game. Literally,
What, do they have a
entire
deal or
map
what?
is being decided in one corner. A main. That's where everybody lives or everybody dies. And we have now just flip a coin. Let's just get everybody on stage and we'll just flip a coin each round and whoever gets it on heads is going to be the winner. It is absurd. I love the fact as well that we have spoken about Demon 1 being in this squad. He's the D player. Like, for this whole game, he's like, are you winning, son?
Hi, Demon 1 is in DRG.
Okay,
Bro,
safe.
EMP, what the?
Yes,
Wait,
awesome.
what?
Great job, guys.
Well, one of the things you said was like, oh, when they come to push B, his communication's going to be key.
Yeah, they
well,
just
it
haven't.
hasn't mattered at all. They haven't come towards his side. This time, it's different.
What the fuck, EMP?
Decide to just throw
What do you
themselves
mean?
in the blender
They've
on
just
A.
walked up A with the spike.
They have. The idea here is
They've
to fake
called
it
the
out
bluff.
and look at how it's worked. DRG rotate. They push mid with 3 early, come through market to reinforce the B side, thinking that's where the hit's coming in. But now, those players stepping back in the other direction and seeing no contest around A main. T1 should be sensing that this side is much lighter defended. And in fact, it is only flexing.
Well, DRG are now pushing up. This is where they now have the information. They've cleared out B, but I think it's going to be too little too late. A TP at least from Spirit Z1. And now he's going to be able to find them that information. He now knows that this is another A hit, but it's not a stack up of players anymore. Rotation is coming in, but they can't take this risk. It's just not worth it. It's down to the spams, but nice work for Flexin. That stack's gone.
For us, it looks like, I shot, like, easy. Bro, this is the most random spray in his life. He stopped and again sprayed.
They're not looking to the side, at least not with 2 of their players. Paranoia being
Bro,
lined
so
up right
start
now,
of the
but they don't
season
find
it
the
happened, bro.
exit.
EMP, what are you doing?
Blinded, able to drop DH. It's picks across the board for DRG. A response
Wait,
from
what?
Meteor. This could be the MVP performance. In fact, it might need to be Buzz by his side. Another for Meteor. Buzz with 1. And it's Izu alone against Demon 1 in the clutch. 3 rounds between them around DRG.
Oh, Demon 1, you're supposed to be winning that.
11 on the board. T1 a step closer to
Actually, wait,
dominating
fuck
this
it.
series as close
I need
as
T1
it's
to win.
This
What?
is one of the first sort of like close rounds we've seen in a while. And a lot of it came down to Meteor. His target isolation was sublime every single time, not giving
Still
them an
got that one
opportunity for
kill.
a trade, well aware of the angles that were left missing, and gave Izu a chance.
So I don't
maybe in a
remember
round that they
names, so I
never
don't
should have
remember
had
what
one.
happened.
The
This
way
should
that
happen. Bro, starting of the season, January mein
looked so
ho gaya.
For the side of DRG.
It happened in Jan, bro. EMP.
Well, at least in the early stages, we're right back to regular programming. Izu's looked to fight towards that A site with a multitude of DRG players ready and waiting. The rest of T1, though, They're going a different way.
Flexing definitely having a better time.
Nope, he's taking. Bro, shut the.
Under heavy pressure, finds one, but he'll go down eventually. Hunter's Fury clearing out the backside, at least the closer corners. That's going to get the paranoia out of DH with a deep swing. Spiracy falls, but Ackerman's there so quick to trade this back. The advantage stays with the defensive side. The spike trapped on the site. There shouldn't be a way for him to get out of here.
Yippee still believe me. Fuck this face.
Ever closer. He's got this wrap around. It's really down to Flexen's timing, and he's not clearing the angle. He's not covering it. But eventually the trade comes through, leaving Stax alone against two.
He's known for his ability to clutch, but they're grouping up, looking to play this together. A wonderful reposition from Flexen. Didn't want to give another isolated fight, so he joins his teammate and closes that distance once more, but it has been at 3 for a very long time. They've never been able to close that
He
gap
fucked
any
around
further.
with EMP. Bro, EMP, you're signing giant,
We
bro.
now wait to see if
See how
they
I
can finally
played?
start
See how
to
I
string-
played along?
String rounds together.
Well, it's very much now or never. Look at this from Flexen to open up the round as well. It was a TP.
Oh, wait,
Crossed that
what?
gap
I thought he
early,
almost got that
a
also.
bait for him. He swings on the back of it. Demon One doing great work to find one. Ackerman's quick trade through the smoke, but really the round's about Flexen. Hey, Main was not a place that he had very many favorable fights in the previous map, but going into this, it seems like he owns it. They'll need to keep ownership over that. Spike towards B.
Yeah!
And the early pressure
Come on!
on A. Paranoia.
Guys, like the
primed
stream,
and ready,
subscribe.
not used. Bucky in play for Ackerman, sensing that it's going to be a winker buy and that he can get aggressive with that without too much risk of delivering a big weapon to his opponents. I like that adjustment, especially with the open back pocket. Demon One does well.
What
to
a shot
stick
that was.
around and find one. And look, they can even get a plant here.
Yeah, the only thing is the rifle on
Oh
Meteor.
no!
Looking to get it behind. That's the one for free. Now needs to isolate this duel onto Demon One. This is going to be important. He wins this, and the round is genuinely on. The paranoia, though, fantastic. It's going to force them away. Pop flash back, but again, the pressure is all on Meteor at the moment. The rest of the players still yet to claim any weapons. They're trying to give space for him, but he is being spammed out already. Meteor, he somehow manages to find another, puts it down to a 1 versus 1. DH into the clutch, running round. Just trying to get away from an opponent who's running in, and he hits him, but it's not quite enough. Meteor did so much in that
Why was so
round,
close?
but luckily DRG will live to tell the tale.
A 4K. I mean, we talked about buzz when it comes to having the rifle. with the
Ringa,
weakness.
Rosa, they're playing over there.
But jeez,
Look at
that
the
is
Demon One shot there.
ridiculous.
We need that slow mode.
Look at this, he steps into the wall. They thought that's going to be their fast lane to success, and
So the
instead
Demon
it was
One-
very nearly their downfall. Isolating. Just one man.
You
but he
fucker,
fires
you joined
back
DRG on.
so strong. DRG able to close the gap to 2 now. The rifles back out on T1.
Where were
and
you,
another
EMP?
close
So
round
low
with
mid days. You were
weaknesses.
not watching me,
It
no? That's
makes
what
me
you
worry.
deserve. Deserve! Deserve!
Oh, faster play being attempted. Izu is going to spot a lot of players out with the
Oh my
shorty.
God,
And
he
that's
shorted
Nick
his
already
face.
gone. A fantastic start, which will give them a lot of space. There is still another player here, but they're going to be revealed. Meteor's been getting so many kills that neural theft is already back online.
He's such a madman.
Oh, wait, what?
But he needs to deliver more. Meteor and DH down. Here comes the ult out of Spirit Z1. A lot of information to work with. Good stun though from Buzz, and he converts the kill. Izu expecting that decoy.
Oh,
But Spirit
what?
Z1 delivering in every fight.
What?
Flash in hand.
What is
Meteor,
going on,
the
guys?
4K in the previous Spirit
The hell?
Z1 connects the same. And it's double digits now for DRG. Just one
Bro, I'm a very
behind,
busy
and
person.
the
Don't you
economy
want
of
your viewers to
T1
success drive? I
starting
always
to
do.
struggle.
That's why I don't blame you
I
for
really
not being
like
here, or I
the way
don't
that
like
T1
shout at you. I
tried
don't
to
say
play
anything
that.
to you, bro.
They see that Spirit Z1 is
I'm a
going
nice
into
guy.
the ult, so they push back
Okay.
side. They try and avoid
I'm a nice
him
guy.
while he's
I always
information,
say
take
I
another
want
fight,
success for
but
the people
fact
who
is,
watches my
he
stream.
was the danger in that
Especially
round.
there
He
was
the
people who
problem
watch my
that they
stream.
needed to get rid of.
You know that if you
Individually
watch
was
my
enough
stream,
to take that
you will
one
know.
attempted from Ackerman to little avail, but I think on the attack side, depending on your routing, somewhere you can find a lot of value. And we're right back to this A main aggression. It's going to be a very direct play with Stacks. Yeah, I was going to say he had a Guardian. Oh, he has a Guardian again. Time's running out. Is he keeping that? He's on the other side of the map. I don't know if this is going to be in a pump fake towards A and a rotate back. We'll
The
see.
two level that level.
Flexing and Ackerman
Oh shit! Level game was the two reels. I mean, YouTube shot. It went well, bro.
It's another big round from
Still, I'm your biggest hater. Love you too, bro.
Of that A side push.
I have to put that video
in a row now for
on
DRG. They left it late, but have really started
Instagram
to
also,
build
no?
into this one. We've spoken about the different stories on either side. T1, a team that won the first Masters, didn't make the second, and now look to come back at Champions. And DRG, an Ascension team that need to do better than XLG in this tournament. Otherwise, they have to go from Champions to Ascension just to stay within the league.
I am a person who content. If I play alone, I don't think I can pull off enough content. When I play with somebody, I'll try to pull along. I'm witty only when there's somebody else as well. There are, I mean,
on his way
it is what it is.
DRG lose Demon 1, lose those traps, and all the information. On retake, they've still got a lot to work with. Nightfall.
Oh shit, don't tell me this is going to DRG wins this map, goes to third map and then goes to OT again. No, T1 just win! Yo! Take pause, OTs Pro, this is the first game, it's 9 o'clock.
6-2 up. At the halftime, they had the lead, they won the pistol, they extended it. But T1 now trail by 1 and need another overtime, this time on their pick.
Yeah, this has honestly been a surprise. The way that the rest of this map were going, I thought that T1 had this dead to rights. A 6-2 start, half going in their favor, second pistol to give them the lead, but
if you want to boost your reach, you got to do it, man. What?
DRG.
Wait, what did I say? I'm not doing.
Number 2 seed.
Oh yeah, well, thank you for telling about the level dead. That's good.
Once Demon 1 was added in as a substitute for Vukashu, one of their best players, that this was going to be a different story. Or maybe not just yet. Buzz though, he still has other ideas. D8 as well. Overtime it is coming, Mitch. We're going to get it for the second map in the row.
Oh my god, what is going on, bro? What is this game? What a push from ghetto word. What the fuck is going on? What the?
In the history books, you think about him standing on the stage, and hell, he might mount that on the table, I say. And he might mount it again if he
wins. Bro, the mate comes too early, bro. I need to tell her to change the timing.
To do so. A steamrolling from T1. We saw throughout that break between the maps just how deflated he was, losing that first, having the opportunity to close it out, but you can't put that on him here. They are playing so patient too, and the swing from Buzz to close it, 12-12 with a flawless round. T1, they bought themselves an overtime and another chance to close this series 2-0.
It's actually crazy as well that after how many coin flip rounds we've had on the A side of the map, that they still do this again. Like, this has been just the most A main fight heavy half we've seen, I think, ever. It's not even like the B side isn't popular when you go across the majority of teams. In fact, these B splits normally so common on the map, but both teams so confident in that fight. I'm almost perplexed that we're seeing DRG set up outside the B side. I didn't even know this half of the map existed.
Yo, what is this sound?
Buzz putting that wall gives a perfect flash for Izu.
Fuck, I thought I opened a game or some shit.
If they're there, and they're almost always there because you want that early A main control. If you give it up, they have a launching point to actually exec on the site. For DRG,
so I guess India needs education first. After that, our players can win something.
Izu already has. It is going to be the rotation back in the other direction. The thing is, though, the pings on the map suggest that maybe DRG expected this all along. They managed to get rid of Stacks from B
but
main.
Education is important.
The Prowler forced him off. That even pulled a rotation of Meteor further into position. And now they look to challenge for mid instead.
One player spotted on the left, but DH is standing patiently, paranoia in hand, waiting for that aggression to come through. Here goes the stun, the paranoia, the big swing.
Ah!
He was paranoid,
No!
and he managed to find the pick. Nick with another. DRG are not going to let this one slip.
Stacks
We're
is
in
gonna
a
kill.
serious fight, and Stacks can't match up to the numbers thrown at him. Izu alone.
No chance.
And he's done once he comes through this smoke. That's 13 for DRG. Another map point for
It's not
this
about
squad.
education, it's about
An ascend could be on the horizon.
it's not. It's just being witty and general knowledge,
Like
bro.
having that early B main control.
Just that only parents can
Pulling
teach
back and
people.
then,
Oh my
as you
god.
said, it's
Only
just a
parents
couple
can
of
teach
bullets
you all
passed
this,
through.
bro.
I think probably spotted by a teammate a little bit further
How
back.
to behave, what to say, what not to say, what is emotions. School won't teach you that anyways.
Together, the death ball being created. And now for T1, is it going to be the same again? At least not early. They're also selling that same sort of ruse in towards
You thought I was
B
playing music?
And then the
Fuck you, bro.
being thrown out, but it's mid control for DRG instead.
They're making this look like a fake, with Buzz making noise early in B main, and then just
Not only for
completely
players,
pausing,
for audience also.
completely freezing. Then the decoy goes up towards A. The player's there.
How are
making
you-
some
how are you
noise.
gonna post that?
Gets the push out of DRG.
Yo, DRG.
But it's traded. Meteor's done well, and he was
Meteor.
ready for Ackerman as well. 4 versus 3. Now they group and push together, and guess where they push? Of course, it's A
How are you
main.
going to get the audience
The
to
pressure
educate it, bro?
again put onto Flex, and he is completely.
It's just going to be
isolated here.
necessary.
And
It's
it's not even
too
like
many
this
people.
time.
We
There's
have
a-
too many
a
people
gate
in
crash
India,
available
bro.
To get Spirit Z1 back
And
over. He's put it on the left side towards B.
If you equalize it to other
He's gonna have
countries,
to walk
then
there. But
yeah,
definitely doubt
obviously
being
we are
put
going
into
to be
their
as
minds.
like them only. But
Meteor
it is what it is,
potentially just
and
going back to
it's just
look
not
for a corpse.
education, bro. It's general knowledge. Oh,
That will give
people
them all
need
the
to be
information they could ever need, and
taught general
this
knowledge and how
lets
to
them know that for now the
handle
A side is
emotions
completely
and
open.
whatnot.
Although
30 seconds
Flexen is going to push right into it.
It's a great reposition, but the angle's going to be clear.
Thank God.
Anyways, and Buzz lands the shot. Flash through from Spirit Z1.
No.
Oh, but up close, DH can't
No.
get the better of him. A 2 versus
Thank
1.
you.
Demon
no,
One's
Demon
been
One.
in so many tough clutches, but this one winnable. But
gonna
he's
look?
looked, they're
Who's
both
gonna look?
looking the wrong way, backing into each other. But when he fires his shot, Demon
Just
One
open
gives
X
the
on
game
Soul
away.
Post.
13 to
They are
13,
second runner-up on
another
XX.
overtime. A game that I think a
Tony
lot of people
and
would have
many
expected
people
to be
commented
a
they are
bit
third, not
one-sided,
second.
and it's been anything but.
But the other thing as well is just, I feel like every time that it looks like it's going to slip away, Meteor just pulls out a round out of absolutely nowhere. Like in the first map, I want to say it wasn't the Meteor
It is what it is.
that we expected to see. This map, it has been exactly that. Like it's had so many high impact moments, and yeah, that one, okay, that's about as free as it gets.
That's why I wrote that.
Autumn is going to
You're not
take
going
a
to learn that
timeout
in
once
school as
again.
well. They're going to
They
learn
said
that on the
it seems
internet.
like he likes to use the timeouts in the
You know, I
half
didn't-
that
you
they've
know, I
been
was
struggling
dumb,
on,
bro.
and I like that. Coming
You
in,
know, I was
they
dumb,
have
bro.
not been able to find too much
I
when
learned
it
that in the
comes to
internet. As a kid,
these
I thought
defensive rounds,
second
at least
runner
so
up
far in
was
OT.
second.
So he's going to try and give his squad a
I
fight.
also was dumb.
That did work for them to win 15-13 on the previous map.
I also was dumb. I learned it from the internet.
Pressure. I imagine for a lot of these players, never been this high. An OT loss, but
Bro, this is gonna take forever, bro. This is the first game. 6:30, 7:30, 8:30. Bro, it's been 2.5 hours. And this is the second map.
to make that deep run, and it starts here for DRG. Attack side.
But bro, it's most funny app ever.
Timeout
Yeah.
subsides. The barriers soon to go
The
up.
problem is a lot of
While
people
DRG thinking about
don't know a lot of things. They're going to learn from the internet, and it's probably you going to teach them, and they'll be like, "Oh no, no, what not?" And then they realize, "Okay, there you are right." They will not say you're right, but they'll realize you're right. That's how it works.
Going walkabout. Flexen has made it into
That's
mid,
how
but
it works.
it seems like his opponent is well away. He's managed to get
Stacks,
through
you
though.
piece of shit.
Something that T1 desperately have to deal with. They're going to go hunting. Buzz is being
Diving.
sent to try and get rid of this man, but in the meantime, they are fighting.
No.
Dealt with one though, and they've left Meteor to try and defend. He does well and still dropped, but it's Buzz instead. a further advantage
Matka
garnered.
mara. You'll be like, how did I
Although
kill
with
him?
him low, and he's on an operator, there's still a good chance here for DRG.
It's the Izu off. They already have the man
Yeah, many
advantage for
people get
T1,
eaten
but
way
now
at
they
a
can
time.
sit and
That's
hold
why
an
audience
angle.
is not
Any
mature.
peek in that direction is
I mean,
almost an immediate
you're
loss.
saying it. If you're educated, you'll know. You're saying
Pretty
they're not
consistent with
matured
that, but
enough.
now swaps over to the rifle as push
Exactly.
comes to shove, and it's time to get aggressive. And DRG are waiting for
Oh
this,
my
though. They're
God.
looking for the
Oh
fight, but
my
Izu's the one
God.
bringing the heat. 14 to
Whoa.
13 after the timeout. T1 are now facing into.
I mean, most of the people don't know hashtag is number. Hashtag 1 is first. Hashtag 2, second. Hashtag 3, third. And people goes, hashtag 1, hashtag 1, hashtag.
They both had fantastic matches.
I mean,
and even just
it is
at
what
the
it
end of-
is. It's become a norm now.
I think he's definitely got one of the best
So,
movement on Neon I've ever
you
seen.
got to
Like,
teach
the amount
people
of bullets
this.
it takes even to kill him by that point, that have the swing out from Izu, and that player has already been spamming bullets. They don't have time to correct. We spoke about how T1 like to call those pauses going into the round they've been struggling in, those defensive rounds. That's what they.
What do you call you guys? You guys, what do you call yourself? Gen Z, Gen Alpha? Because I think I'm Gen Alpha, right? I don't even know why you're using these terms. I don't like using these terms. But it is what it is. Now the world works like that. What are you guys? Gen Z, right?
On each of these maps, and it's already your series, but you could be facing a 2-0 regardless, balancing those emotions alongside the tactics.
It's also as well, when you've played 27 rounds of a game, how do you then go, I have something for
Which
round
year you're born?
28.
I got something new.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Brother,
it's
I'm
difficult.
34.
Or to just spot some
33, technically. I'm 33, almost 34.
in their head into the A side.
Well, you could probably say they're going to round their head into the A side.
That doesn't mean you'll win.
But, you know, it's something else to
Flip a coin.
to have the counter, so to speak.
They're going again.
1980? Are you mad?
You can see just even in the numbers, and they're drawing the numbers completely over to that side of the map.
The
But DRG
fuck?
already had a gate crash in play. Spirit C1 was ready for this. This must have been discussed by DRG.
I am
Now
Gen
they've
Z,
got
but
two
I grew up
players
as
on the side.
millennials.
The quick rotation from Ackerman. The numbers
What do you mean by I am Gen Z, but I grew up as?
head in the early fights. Demon 1 and Spirit C1. They know that DH is here. The TP crosses the trap. Early flank online for
They're
DRG
waiting.
with the man advantage. They just need to buy time now. Draw the eye of their opponents. That's a freebie
Daniels.
for Flexen. DRG look to save here. This Meteor
41?
is shut down
Oh
after
my
one. DH follows.
God.
And T1, they will not be taking
Yeah, I'm
this
not watching
15
part. I'm
to
not watching the
13.
second
This
part,
isn't
bro.
map number
I'm not
one.
watching
We're
the second
going
part, bro. I'm
further,
too tired today,
deeper
at least.
into the series for another overtime.
Yeah, I love the adaptation
Sunday
in this round.
night.
It was just that gate crash, allowing quick
9:30,
enough
you're watching
rotations
fucking
after the
other
initial
people's
contact. There wasn't a follow-up, and the mid-round call was perfect. Maybe that was the plan all along, but I genuinely think
Yo,
that, okay,
what's
I've
up,
seen nothing.
Aries?
Go,
Long
go.
time,
We
bro.
need to get back to the other side of the map fast. And T1's plan wasn't necessarily a bad one.
You're
but it was just
born
how quick
around.
they
You're
were able
not
to react.
born as. You're born
14 to 14.
around.
Lower bracket.
What, uncle?
One
Why
of
so
these
weak?
teams Versus either
I got up.
Heretics or
I slept
G2.
late,
It's
got
not a
up
pretty
early.
picture. And
I'm
DRG
shifting
are not
my-
ready just yet to give that one up.
I forgot to tell the mate
Shot
not to
from
come
Izu.
early.
That Spirit Z1 down a big
Six
part
came
of
on,
this
okay, bro,
aggression,
ring
a
the
big part
bell.
of the opening duels that
I'm trying to shift
been
my
able to
timing
win,
so I have more
reposition
energy
from
to do
Izu. It's not
streams
getting any better for
and
the
be more
attackers.
energetic.
He's now
So I'm
ready
trying to
with
shift my
Buzz by his
timings.
side, a deadly duo indeed, and it's Buzz.
Oh my god.
DRG decimated in this round.
Nick?
Only Nick standing, and that doesn't last long. Another
Oh, what's up,
chance
Stone
to
Pelter?
close
What's
the
up? Long time no
series
see.
out for T1.
What
Really
up?
been impossible to deal with throughout this map so far. I think
How
even
is the game still
steps
going,
of
bro? This is
Izu
the
might have
second
just
map
baited
of
them
the
into a
first
false
game.
Security, like maybe have an operator to face off against, and then you walk into the house.
What's up,
with an
Remain? Oh
absolute
shit,
menace.
Remain.
This shot as well,
Voila.
just so clean with it. I believe that was his 31st kill. It is. And now, well, once again, DRG are in a position where they have to find a response.
T1 again looking to fake out that presence to the A side, but it's early spotted by DRG.
What the full form of Gen Z?
To catch Buzz,
What
and he'll be put in his place by Spirit Z1 this time. Demon 1 on the line, catches another. And T1, again, they have the chance to close it, but again, it's DRG digging deep on this defensive side. Meteor, he's been the one to pull them out of these bad situations, but he has to go huge here. Even the dog but stacks on mid.
No! No! Not losing like that. I wanted to end it, but not losing like that.
Decimated DRG in a close battle, but when it matters, they stepped up to the plate.
I don't know what just happened for Spirit T1. That looked like a free kill, and I don't know if he quick switched or something, but it's going to be the death of them. Meteor and Buzz both just having phenomenal performances, and
Not like that, bro.
we talk about a team that has been there and won themselves a championship
Not
this
like
year.
that.
It takes digging incredibly deep versus DRG. Both maps heading their way to overtime of 15, 13, 16, 14. It literally couldn't have been any closer. And the finest of margins for a team, not only fighting in champions, but fighting to not have to go back to Ascension. It's a good showing, especially for a team with a stand-in.
Oh, without a doubt. This could have been either team stepping up for your post-match interview, but in the end,
like
it is
that, bro.
Team
I'd be
1.
so tilted. Bro, you'll be so tilted. And like, guys, like the stream, subscribe to the stream. Lot of giveaway going on in the stream. But not like this. Hatao ye bundle.
In the spotlight down on that stage. Some phenomenal performances.
Whip कर रहे तू जीत रहे whip करके जीत रहे.
He pulls out these big plays when they need him, but Buzz was really the star of the show on this final map.
Oh yeah, for sure. Incredible what he was able to do with sort of like the pacey swings. I think he's got the movement down to an absolute T. And honestly, like when you watch someone play like him, you genuinely sit there half of the time and just go, I don't know how he's done it. And then Meteor was like the 1-2 punch. You leave him in a late round and you just feel like he's going to win it. It might not be the showing that we necessarily expected from T1, but they got the job done.
For real, this match sucked.
That was sort of the main
I mean, the match
thing.
was interesting. It's just the tech pause made it even
You
more
have definitely heard enough
tiring
from
and
us today.
withering.
Let's go over to the Verizon post-match interview with Buzz.
Et victoire de T1 à Paris et le public.
Ah, je m'appelle Gary. Ah, vous aussi. Oh, Vivi, Vivi. Allô, être Thomas.
For such a long time, back in Bangkok already with that Yoru. So, what makes it so strong? Why does it work?
I looked at her and I started speaking French.
때부터 투 타격 때 기합을 이렇게 기용하셨는데 그때부터 오늘 경기도 그렇고 너무 잘 풀려 나가고 있는 것 같은데 버즈 선수가 느끼기에 이게 왜 우리 팀의 강점이다라고 느낄까요?
일단은 저희
Can you remove your
팀
cam,
이주
please?
선수도 그렇고 저도 그렇고
Nah.
폭발력이
We going French today.
있다고 생각하고 그리고 저희가
We going French.
개인적으로는 더블 듀얼리스트 메타의 창시자라고
What
생각하는데
is his wife,
그런 거에서 저희
messaging
팀에서
in
저희
the
팀이
chat?
다른 팀보다 더블 듀얼리스트 했을 때 좀 더 앞서 있다는 느낌을 받고 있어서 더 잘하는 것 같아요.
I mean, Izu and myself, we have that extra kick for the double duelist comp, and because we started that comp, I think that because we are the pioneers, we have the better read on it. We are a step ahead of everyone else.
Step ahead, right indeed. That's what we can see. Du coup, ils jouent double dueliste depuis très longtemps, T1, depuis les Masters Bangkok. Donc, pourquoi ce choix? Qu'est-ce qui fait que vous êtes aussi fort dessus? Bah, tout simplement parce qu'on est les pionniers, les premiers, comme le dit Buzz, avec son coéquipier Izu. Et du coup, bah, vu qu'on a un temps d'avance sur les autres, on a tout simplement envie de continuer. And I want to ask you another question, this time a bit more specific. Who's going to be in your team the main character at Champs Paris? Is it going to be you, Buzz? Is it going to be one of your teammates, maybe? Tell me.
메인 캐릭터 주인공이 이 우리 팀에서 누굴지 버즈 선수일지 아니면 누굴까요?
저는 개인적으로 저희 팀 막내 DH 선수가 주인공이지 않을까. 우승한다면 첫 챔스 첫 우승이기 때문에 DH 선수, 그래서 DH 선수가 주인공이지 않을까 싶습니다.
I would say our youngest teammate DH, because this is his first champ, and taking that first champs title, it would have to be DH.
So he's gonna have, that bit of a rookie era, right? Du coup, qui est peut-être pour toi le main character de ces Champions Paris dans ton équipe? Est-ce que c'est toi? Est-ce que c'est un de tes teammates? Je pense dire mon coéquipier DH, c'est le rookie, c'est le plus jeune de l'équipe et pour son premier international, j'aimerais trop le voir soulever le trophée. Last question, we're gonna see G2 and Team Heretics take the stage now. So basically, what's your prediction, Buzz?
다음 경기 G2 대 팀 헤레틱스 경기인데 어떻게 예상하시나요?
저는 개인적으로 그래도 아메리카 리전을 우승하고 온 G2가 올라와서 저희랑 어퍼에서 만나지 않을까 싶습니다.
I would say the American champions G2 would take the win and face us in the next match.
Ooh, so you're excited to facing G2. Thank you very much. Buzz, kamsahamnida. It's always a pleasure to have you here in interview. Toujours un plaisir d'avoir Buzz qui nous dit qu'il pense que G2 vont les rejoindre dans l'upper bracket. Let's figure out if Buzz is right about the outcome on Team Heretics and G2 very soon.
The human body was built to move, not trapped at a desk in one singular posture for 12 hours a day. It's time your chair evolved. This is Secret Lab Titan Evo. Ergonomically engineered for you, gamers, hybrid workers, artists, backing your every move. Let's go.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Welcome to 96.69 FM. Yeah. The potens in the air. We are going French tonight. Oh, show me Bulgaria. Yeah. भाई खाली कॉपीराइट देते हैं ये लोग. नहीं चाहिए कॉपीराइट, नहीं चाहिए. तेरा मेरा मेरे तेरा मेरा मेरा. Was so tired. Beer beggars. There's a fire starting my heart, reaching the vibration, bring me at the top. Finally, I see you crystal clear. Don't underestimate me. Stars of your love remind me of us. Could have had it all, rolling in the deep. You had my heart and soul, yeah. All preparations. Preparations. No, you know what? It annoys you guys so much. I will do it more. Fuck you. Wait. What's the next song? Wait. What's up, Pratu? How are you? How are you? I just woke up from a dream. You and I were meant to make life. I forgot the words. Wait. Fucking it's because of you, fucker, who said don't and mute again. It's because of you. Everyone else is suffering. Ah! Guys, I don't love you. Wait. What? Huh? My Leo legend ran out. Ashish. Ah! Just one. I have to say goodbye. I don't know what I mean. But since I survived, I realized. When you go follow, nobody promised tomorrow. Nah, nah. If the world was ending, I wanna be next to you. If the party was over, my time on earth was true. I wanna hold you just for a while. You got why? You sing good? No, I sing bad. That's why people are saying. Please meet again. Kevin member 2 months. Good. Wait, what? Bro, Prato, I love you. What you doing? I love you. Follow. Last night, like it's last night. If the world was ending, I wanna be next to you. If the party was over, what? Kelly, are you coming to Ahmedabad for... Why am I going to Ahmedabad for it? No. My cutie ghost left home. You know what? Fuck you all. Wait, we'll be singing the song. What song? I found love for me, but darling, just dive right in and follow my lead. Well, I found the girl, beautiful and sweet. Oh, I never knew you were someone reading for me. Cause we just the kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. Oh, darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I want. And in your eyes, you're holding mine. Yeah. So fire on mute. In love. Croissant.
I'm sure those two baguettes are
Croissant.
gonna fill this.
Eat
Good
it.
luck to you guys.
Eat it.
No
damn it.
shot, baby.
Wait, don't phone start taking his last breath. Where is your cursor? What do you mean, where's my cursor? Here. My money left from my bank. I only 9 rupees from because of you. Wait, I'm that bad of a singer? Okay, bro. I'm that bad? Easy come, easy go. This is how you live. Oh, take it all, but you never give. Should have known you were trouble from the first kiss. Had your eyes wide open. Why were they open? Gave you all I had. It's tossed in the trash. It's tossed in the trash. You did. So give me all your love. It's all. By the way, guys, did you see the case I have? Catch a grenade for you. Draw my hand on the blade for you. Oh, oh, I would go through all this pain, yeah. Take a bullet straight through my brain. Yes, I would die for you, baby. But you won't do the same. Show a screen how broke it is. Wait, what the fuck? No. This is not 17 Pro Max. This is 14. This is 14 Pro Max. I'm poor, bro. What did you answer when I asked why don't Indian teams play Valorant like Velocity? I didn't hear properly. Because they have 3 imports. And they have 2 people who came from VCT Pacific. Who did decent at least in VCT Pacific. I don't know what you guys telling. They were decent. Three imports? Yep. I still consider Russ as an import. Man is from the UK, bro. I want to buy the 17 Pro Max, but I don't know. No, I'm not buying, sorry. My wife is gifting me the 17 Pro Max. My bad. Yeah, she's gifting me for my birthday. I'm not kidding. Wait. You guys don't believe me? Wait. Oh, you fucking guys don't believe me, huh? Why did I voice call my way? Hello? People are saying, so I was telling my wife is gifting me 17 Pro Max. They're all like, oh, gifting so bro and everything. Tell them they're not lying. It's for my birthday gift. Tell.
Yes, I am buying.
See? I told you. I am poor as fuck. She's rich. My sugar mommy. Sugar mommy, sugar mommy. Oh fuck, don't look at me when I say that. So weird. Wait, today's chance bundle giveaway? Not today, not today. Bye. Bye. Its pre-orders already started. Yeah, yeah. Huh? Yeah, I mean, I have to call them and see if I can go to the store and see. Hey. Bye. Bye. GDVC, I love you. How dare she cut the call without saying love you? How dare you cut the call without saying love you? Guys, this is proof. She keeps doing this and says she said. No, you kept the call and then said it. Babe, you're delusional. Bye. Love you. Bye. The fuck you guys talking about? Yo, chat, where is the depression helpline number? What? Jalawar. What 3 imports? Velocity has 3 imports, bro, and 2 VCT players, bro. But Rust is also import considered to me. See what I said, education is important? What do you mean? What do you mean, EMP? What do you mean? Import. Chill, you guys. He's just typing his slang. Why are you guys pulling other people's leg? You guys have no rights to pull other people's leg except me. This guy's handsome though. With that fucking eyes of his. Baby. Yes, is so triggered. On behalf of us, call 9. What? Why is everyone typing? Why is everyone typing my wife for? Cardigan. Young version of Cardigan, bro. Actually, talking about it, I want to know what my pick. I also want to know what my pickums are, bro. Bro, I also want to know what my pickums are.
Will we get the continuation of Waylay here at Chiu?
Corrode. Sage. Hey, Sage! Yo, what is this pick?
Of it. Jorgamo's also hovering breach, but I'm guessing that's a complete
Yo, what?
fail because that would be the
Okay, we
surprise
will
of
get
the
the Sage.
tournament.
Yeah.
We will get the Sage.
Jonah blocking in the Sage is
well, there's a hell of a lot of delay coming through, like throwing
Oh,
that in.
thank
Jorgamo
God.
going over to the Raze, not the most surprising thing in the world, but yeah, I think the Vice Viper.
Wait, I got scared.
Give Benji
Oh, like,
more
what?
tools to actually hold down a solo site, especially in combination with the Astra from Boo. I think he's one of the best Astra players we've ever seen, especially in post-plant scenarios. I like the fact that Rian's still going to be on the fade, one of his best, but it puts a lot more pressure on me.
I need to see what my
to
pickums
have a
are,
good
bro.
game, and he is very hit and miss.
Yeah, I think we've touched a bit upon Leaf and kind of Jorgamo and just like that. Fallon as well is an X factor for me on G2.
Well, this could be the best match we've had yet, and I've got just the casters for the occasion. Over to you, Uber and Wyatt.
Insu, I don't think that is an embellishment. It's a triple crown.
Shit.
Kings of Americas going up against your world championship runners-up.
Fuck!
G2 versus
Why,
Team
one, no?
Heretics about to throw down, and they're open.
Fuck!
These are two teams who are just
My
still
pickers are
on
gone.
the journey to try and
My
get
pickers are
that
gone.
gold at one of these prestigious BCT international tournaments. Both of them know what it feels like to come up.
Yo, what is this
just
Mortal
short.
Kombat
That was the
music,
story
bro?
for G2 earlier this year at Bangkok.
Fight.
But since then, at least domestically,
It's like, wait.
absolute dominance for one of these prestigious, still on the journey to try and get that. These are two teams who are just still on the journey to try and get that gold at one of these prestigious BCT international tournaments. Both of them know what it feels like to come up just short. That tournament didn't get a map in that tournament. Well, we know they're better than that. They've just been volatile. Corrode against the bizarre map. We'll dig into that a little bit later here, but it's Heretics on the attack side starting something. It's already inching over A. And who else but Minibu? Open up the account for the EMEA squad. A team and a player who can be so momentum-based. That is the right way to start off for him. Crowd's here getting into that A side of the map, and G2 are going to give some space, considering playing off this paranoia to some degree. It's found a little bit late. To it now.
Bye,
Also
EMP.
complicating things for G2 as they
Thank
try
you for
and
coming.
wrest control back, but they're down to Jonah and Leaf. Just the two of them both coming from spawn at the moment. Little upgrade for Benji Fishy as well. Really shouldn't be any. hope for them to get back into this. All of the Heretics players just faced up together.
Yeah, it is like a triple face. They are ready for anything, and Jonah now is aware. 4 straight on back.
You serious?
Has a wall to work with, but very tricky situation to navigate down this 1 versus 4. It's cute. I'll give him that. Right click over the top, but it's Heretics getting on the board first.
Yo, if G2 loses this, my kick kills is
all
all my
picks
pickings
are
are wrong.
Absolutely none of that in America. So G2, certainly not prepared in that regard. The agent definitely more popular over in Europe, contrasting to what they go up against. This is a fascinating first map, though. The desk were highlighting exactly why. This is one where G2 have played 3 different comps in Americas and have lost with all of them. This is their 4th new look on the map since it's been released midway this year.
It's double Senti, which is bizarre. The Rays make it away back into the composition as well. That's a nice seize. Brienne's decayed down, but otherwise not affected by the paint shells that followed up that fade util. Jonah needs to top up himself. Decayed down as he seized in the corner, but it's a wall in response. That'll get broken open.
And since the recent buffs, G2 have loved leaning into this stage, playing it on Sunset, which isn't in this pool, but then also taking it to Corrode.
Jonah P is waiting. A little bit of skin, a little shoulder ahead, anything. Jog steps up. And then gets on out here. G2 so far have staved Heretics off of this B side of the map and have scaled into some degree of mid-control with a big push by Leaf off of the A side.
Yeah, Heretics, who, by the way, have gone for that 5 stinger buy, but perhaps early ideas of going with some pace were just slowed down by G2 having both the Fade and the Sage on this B side.
Valuable confirmation there. That Haunt indicates that Heretics
What's
is
wrong with input?
about B main. And Jonah went to find out the hard way.
What's wrong with input? I don't understand
the
the
you know, in a couple of moments, Heretics are looking to test.
Hindi में बात करना है तो हिंदी में बात करो भाई. I speak Hindi. Hindi. I speak. Oh wait, what?
Couple headshots now. That's going to put the fear on these guys. And there's Trent. Oh yes.
What?
G2. With an absurdly high floor, even on their worst days, get it done with the classics.
Yeah, you best not challenge G2 of all teams with the 5 stingers. They know exactly how to deal with that. And I suppose this round it's just simply not missing in the site. What is happening?
Yeah,
they line up for Trent. Oh my God.
These guys are
that gang sign?
Well, you see the Baby Bay effect right
Wait.
away. That is the difference.
You can't do
Normally,
signs, right?
You would see Josh RT just kind of silently. He claps to himself.
Wait, what sign is
the team
this?
would congratulate each other. Nah, they're out of their seats. Josh is getting hyped through the coaching booth. They have a totally different mentality since he's joined this team.
Lee's first game back. He clutches, gets up in his seat, screams across the stage. I haven't played for 2 weeks. You guys effing suck. It sits down. These guys are different.
He's had
Wait, me back match will not started.
He's got the Guardian
What
into
the
this
fuck?
round.
Welcome back,
Instant
bro.
First half.
Mid-control.
Gang signs are much longer. No, some gang signs are just actions.
The Hawk pinged him out.
One
Now
action.
he's going to have to reconsider. That B side has opened up though. Benji Fishy on that attack side.
Event is in game.
I'll just try
He's
to
playing games.
use those.
Why can Velocity play Valorant even though they have a team?
That comes through from Trent
Huh?
to deny the ability of Heretics to scale into that
Why
site.
can Velocity play Valorant even?
Plenty of time to
though they
work
have
with
a
for
team?
Heretics and decided to cancel on that B.
Nothing understand.
By that C's
Nothing understand coming, Brent.
clear mid. Trent steps up, sees the Marshall shot whistle past his left ear, has an Odin in hand, but needs smoke
Takes a
coverage.
touch. It does get hit by that Marshall, so down to just 50 HP. Balin on the open face.
Yo.
One for one. That's not good enough against this weak buy. That's a gun recovered now, potentially.
A lot of Senti util over on this A side of the map here, but someone has to be there to take advantage. And Trent, who's already knocked down to 49. Heretics now moving.
Oh my God.
Dangerous though, and Trent through the wall. Cuts rounds down. Woot and Miniboo are bleeding out as they get onto the site. Time is short, and Trent is going to make sure they pay for it. It's just Boo with a rather Sheriff. At least he's been able to go up to a Guardian. Of course, that spike is down. Trent still needs to do something about this. Boo's gotten in there. Leaf and Jordan now looking to play together. Off the satchel, off the bomb buddy.
What?
A little bit of hop skip.
Satchel?
Sticks the landing.
What the fuck?
That's a G2 defuse.
And we've barely finally gotten to see any of Giacomo playing Raze this year, but we know how
Man City versus
ridiculous he
United.
is on
Oh,
the
wait,
agent.
what?
His movement is as silly
Man City
as
versus
it
United
gets.
is going on?
I mean, if you just think back how much he was on that agent when he won Champions with EG in 2023. Fair effort to Heretics, though. That was honestly pretty savage of Boo to have the Guardian, but go to the Sheriff and swing out wide instead for the one-tap.
Utility from Leaf that was
Me,
left
myself,
over
and
on
I.
that B's, A site rather. After he drifted across.
Yeah,
Me, myself, and I.
And the trip, so they're lit up with the
When he
Odin.
did
Yeah, that's why
that.
G2 were just happy to play other sides of the map. They have all this
Oh,
info
wait,
on
what?
it. With
Is
the
that
setup that he's
projector?
playing.
Double Odin for G2.
Eh,
Part of the reason
Me,
why they brought
myself, and
Cypher
I.
back in here, playing off those kill trips now, which that much more deadly on a map with thin walls like this.
It's like they defeated NRG and were able to steal their best card.
It's like perfect cell.
now,
You know what I mean?
now they're using it on Corrode.
Velocity के पास Valorant team है.
So much.
तो Velocity Valorant esports क्यों नहीं खेलते?
With the cam, that is one nice little perk of having the agent. What?
Huh?
What? Huh?
I still don't understand, bro. I don't understand what you're trying to say. What are you trying to say?
What is happening with this wall?
Yeah, they have matches Ascension. That is later, October.
Jonah, really, you know, with the modern architecture slant on Corrode here. Yeah, even Heretics like, what is this, bro? A little mystifying.
I mean, in the meantime, here comes Miniboo, dimensional drift, while the rest of the team are just perplexed as to what's happening in B main. He's gotten all the way into the site,
Is it a sign from an advanced alien race that are trying to communicate with us? No. No, it's just G2's utility usage. Here's the Nightfall, though, cutting onto the site. Two players caught by the paranoia, tucked in the corner. Balance right
Oh
down.
my God.
He's down. Here comes Trent, looking to mow them down, but the sheer wall will prevent that penetration. Leaf here, knocked down to just the shorty. Very favorable scenario here for Heretics.
Balance spotted out as well, so they get the info on an additional player. Rian's 1 kill away from the Nightfall just in case. But surely the man advantage and some good trading will be enough for Team Heretics here.
They've been able to get out of the danger zones, those very spammable spots after having stuck the plant. Rian steps up. Nicely done. Wood will chime in here, and Trent is going to be well and truly on
What
the
is
back.
going on?
Meticulous. From
Damn,
Team Heretics,
everybody had a Odin,
That
bro.
dimensional drift got a lot of value. G2 attempting to go for the flood as soon as Heretics got into the site. That was the Nightfall coming out from Trent. There was a paranoia from Elbow as well. Yeah, I think he was trying to boost himself up, but
almost
all
got that
good.
kill.
Ultimately, though, Team Heretics just play that
Bro,
solo.
you supporting
Being able to
Velocity just
dodge
because
out
they
the
won the
flood,
Ascension spot. I don't
get some
understand.
good
It's okay.
post-plant setups.
I don't understand. I'm trying
I think
to,
that
I'm trying to
boost- the boost
understand
up
him,
gives
bro.
Jonah a look over the wall in B main, most likely.
Bro, Deviants, can you come in the other account? Stupid fool.
Oh, great open.
God.
And that's mid-lockdown.
Little unnecessary. To
It's
get
so
the headshots
confusing.
from the wall, but
He's
we'll
also
take it for the
Divaki,
style.
and you both are DD with that emote. I mean,
Just waiting in the smoke with Valen over
DP.
on A. Team Heretics can really take their
You
time
both are
here,
DD, and
however.
I'm thinking that you both are same
Maybe on
people.
another. I think Jonah might have just gotten the spot. Maybe he popped up on the minimap. Hard to say, but aware either way.
Bought some time and we'll be able to fall back towards that elbow position. But Heretics.
I said they have 3 imports and 2 VCT
There's
players.
Miniboo. Yeah, all comes up a little bit too slow. for
Those are
Jonah's
players.
liking.
And
they'll leave it
in
all on Leaf
Ascension,
for
you
that
can
B
have
site.
2 imports.
As a can of
and-
workers who could be a little bit more passive. But now,
How do I
getting
explain?
exploratory.
Somebody explain to him,
Drew
bro.
already has the bayonet fixed in place, and Valen is on the receiving end.
Valen does duck away, hoping to act as maybe some level of bait for Jaw in the corner, but just
No, he's
classic
confused. So
does
he's
some
confused
damage,
what I
cannot
said.
kill.
That's all there is to be said. Valen here, very low likely to one. And
Whoa!
Okay. All right.
What?
Put a lid on it. Finds himself 2 now and leaves Leaf with the stinger.
Are
Still
you comfortable?
on
Yes,
to
so
A.
much better.
Honestly, he's
So much
getting
better.
in some decent pace.
I was
He might be able
confused
to
when you were
catch them
talking.
off while they're
I
trying
thought
to
you
plan.
The
listened.
elbow player's going to wrap on him here. Leaf may be unaware that...
Whoa!
Backstab!
Oh my God.
Oh, so close!
Enough of this close but no cigar nonsense.
Oh, that's so
My
insane.
God. 37 health left for Benji.
How did that come down to a 1 versus 1? The economic impact of that round can't be overstated.
What a shot that was.
It's a big investment here for Team Heretics.
Motka.
I mean, that was their chance to get their cap to, I mean, damn near capped out for a few players.
Sales is going.
And now they're all bought down to 1.5 or so. Because Valen gets a 2-piece on the weak players. That
Whoa.
At least they're, still excited they won the round.
CEO of VCT team. What the fuck is the
breath,
CEO of VCT?
Oh my god, what is that tap?
Off the rip, and it's the Yoru
Correct answer.
taken out. Heretic's ability to cover the map adequately, severely limited with the loss of that duelist.
Thanks, but I never asked.
Any hopes of using Minibu to pressure up mid as a...
Bro, again, he got confused as well, bro. Shreyas also got confused.
Well, that is nullified.
Exactly, wrong tag.
Down an insertion by a G2 player to punish a rotate late.
See, everyone's confusing. Everyone's confusing. Everyone's getting confused.
Still sitting bottom mid.
Heretics, they really have no intention of committing to the site just yet. They know that it's of the utmost importance. They remove that site for utility first, then go to the execute. Queuing up that nightfall for a moment. It could certainly turn the tides.
It depends where that
Fire Itachi 24 wants to send you a message.
On the side for G2.
I mean, it may just allow them timing to get the spike down.
Long time, buddy.
That might be it, however, in
You
G2.
remember me,
They
I am
are getting in
Ritesh.
position right now. Look at Jaw, he's over at
Who the hell
elbow.
is
He might
Ritesh?
be able to flood back in.
Leaf unaffected by that, by the looks of things. Haunt is cleared. Jorgamo here up in tower, and the spam is a problem. Second kill through smoke of the round for Valen. Whoop down to 4. He steps up and ends up on the snake bite now. Joel trying to time this, in theory, to disrupt a plant. Quite a game for G2's duelist so far. There's going to be a double stack here over towards an elbow position. Paint shells, a tickle. Boo down to 61.
This is really going to come down to Benji. He is the healthy player. He's tucked in the corner.
Do very
Still healthy. Still ready to throw down.
Nice.
And waiting for Jaw to give him something around that corner. Still no barrel sighted. Slow orb at the feet of Benji. He maybe is slowed by that, and Valen's been brought back into the game by the Reds. It's 4 players on G2 now for a retake, and George just tanks the shots. Not a care in the world. Slams down on Benji, and it's Valen exiting the round with 3.
A G2 play that with some really lovely patience, just allowing for the time to get that res, and then they go back in. It was really well done. Played to that as the out.
Again, playing around the Nightfall, playing off the side of G2.
Just a nasty timing from Valen. Just a little burst spray through.
Oh, Pepelicious is there in my request also.
You've gotten into the engine room of your opponents.
Man, Valen right
My
now.
Instagram request
Top
feature is
fragging
so
in the server
weird.
With 9. He individually was such a standout for the team throughout the course of Stage 2.
MVP, of course.
It almost felt like he took it upon himself, knowing that with this new iteration of the team, with Baby Bay just coming back, that someone had to step up in terms of getting the kills. He took it upon himself, and he has been in some of the best individual form we have ever seen these past couple months.
Jonah P here, eating a lot of this initiator util. Still able to find a... that's devious, brother. Bizarre angle looking in the yard.
Velocity
posted up for the most part.
He created the team,
Reasonably tight
so
shot.
basically they have to qualify to play the next.
Mid though. Less contested by G2 this round. Just the trap wire left at top mid there. But there are players filtering into that A side after the early saber rattling by Heretics.
Yeah, G2 obviously with this setup, they have no problem just giving up mid. Leaf is peeking for anyone to go from top mid to that B lane.
Who is mad? Pulling kids here. Yeah, EMP, where's my...
Jaw pretty committed in the site, but has the
Where's your
showstopper when
membership,
the
bro?
actual hit comes through, ready to fight at
Yeah,
this
kick
choke.
out.
Oh, no, Benji at least able to get some value back in that exchange. And Minibu deep on that B site. Looking to occupy the top mid area, but G2 are circumventing it entirely. All the way around, back through B.
Very patient RG2, retaining control of elbow crucially. They have it. Trip even to maintain that control. Allow the rest of the team to rotate over and then go for that 4-on-3, trade things out.
Paranoia avoided by Benji, aware now that Jonah is up in tower. Benji's had to play this position in the last couple of rounds. Jonah's aware there's a player tucked close. Simply drawing the shots out. Sees won't quite reach him. Omen TP for info. Staved off. It's Valen once again. Sets foot on the side. And the rest of G2 ready to run in numbers. It's on Minibu now. Has to peer in from top mid. Trent's drawing his shots, as is Jonah. And then they back away for someone to step up. It's rank after rank of G2 guns aimed at the Yoru.
What a beautiful
crazy.
retake.
What a
This
crazy
is
retake.
just Valorant
It was
at
good.
its best from G2. Everything they do there is
We are not going that way. Why we are not going there?
Tactical. From
Why?
slow up from Jonah into Link. There's that jump
Look,
spot on
it's a
Jonah.
party.
He gets the position of Benji in the corner. They're still waiting. Then from the shadows from Valen, gets tucked into the corner, close choke, gets the info on Boo, then they push out together. They use every second that they've got in that retake. They
damn, somebody send me a friend's request,
to get
bro.
the info on the players and go in.
They're fully
It's
aware.
so well done.
That Benji is tucked in that corner. For Jonah and Trent just draw his fire.
Well, that's the beauty of this G2 this year, right? Is that they have Jaw, the X factor, but overall the team is so intelligent. They play such a sound tactical game, but they have him as the wild card.
Send me friend's request, bro.
Sage wall over here at A main that forces Heretics to reveal themselves to a degree. A very passive posting there. You look towards A elbow. That's where Jonah is.
It's one of you guys,
They're looking with the upper hand.
assholes.
It's actually Jaw. He's playing that B main position. So
I am
tons of info
bankrupt.
being gained on that side of the map.
You are
Allows them to drift
bankrupt.
over now of Trent.
Okay.
Very patient.
What about my Twitch membership, Jelly?
Main, just waiting to let that Prowler go and the util from the Viper.
Bye, Breadmongers. It was nice to see all of you together again. It actually, I feel so happy. Oh, it was nice seeing all of you together again.
Out and all seems too easy. Valen to the opposite corner, but the dark cover keeps Heretics out of the sight.
I'm happy. Thank you for making my day. No, Saturday night happy.
Rian's trying to reposition. 30 seconds. All of G2 on this site. Team Heretics went into a pretty fair stack of players.
Oh, man.
And it's just all too easy for G2.
That's a brutal round.
Does he have
Heretics
most?
have to show
He has a
themselves.
most pad for
A-main
keyboard
have to
also?
Deal with that wall, still spend some initiator util to try and divine what G2's intentions are, but they're playing so far back on the site. Then they explode forward like that.
Really not much they can do in that
they
situation.
gave it the
The
bloody
defensive
kitchen sink.
util is just so overwhelming, and they don't have the right weapons. It's
Let's go.
all good. The
Nice
real
hold,
focus from
baby.
them is
Let's go,
obviously going to
boys.
be on this next round. It's a timeout called from Heretics as well.
He has two most.
And
He has
they
the most
have very
red.
crucial ultimates to play with. They've gotten up
Why
to
does he ever not have
that wall from
big
Boo,
mouse
who
pad like
has
that?
a pit.
Why he has two
That's an
different
easy
mouse
one
pads?
to try to wall for some
One
kind
for
of safe
keyboard, one
plant.
for the mouse.
Throw down the pit for the post plant. Can throw a steel garden in the mix even.
What the fuck are you typing?
They
Show
have
us.
more than enough tools to convert a buy round.
It's been quite a year for this Heretics
So
team.
yeah.
Obviously,
I was about to go
often
before only,
disappointing
but then
Toronto.
you
They're
guys made
basically
me so
straight off
happy.
to EWC. They
Now
win
everyone's
that
going, so
tournament.
I'm also going to go.
5 days in between their final game and the
Do
start
it
of
gently,
stage
bro.
2.
This
They
new
get back
natural-
in EMEA, they swag it out.
That's what she
have
said.
Another perfect group stage.
Bro, what the
And then
fuck?
they falter. In those EMEA
Anyways,
playoffs,
I love you all.
completely
As I always say,
invisible.
stay safe, stay strong, stay hydrated, and I love you all. I'm so fucking happy that I've seen every single one of you in the chat. Oldies. Love you all. Wait, you going? Yeah. Since 1-1-1-1, everyone's going, so I was supposed to go long back. Fucking. I don't know why this game took so long, and the first game starts at 10 o'clock. Are you mad? I will do longer streams later. Right now, I'm trying to shift my timings as well, so I have more energy to do the night streams. Just forgot to tell my mate. Thoda late aja. Alright, I love you all. I'm so proud of you. As always, stay safe, stay strong, stay hydrated. I'm proud of you, and I believe in you guys. Go out there and achieve the best day in the world. It's you, your happiness.
Now, but
Stream on September 17th. You know, I'll come every Sunday stream. What the fuck? Come other days also. I'll be streaming. Bro, did he just?
Also going to cut Jorgamo off the rest, and it's going to be
Wait, he just made it himself.
alone to try and fight them here out towards B main. That's starting to fall apart a little bit now. Haphazard round as Jonah's trying to
that
get on
name,
the spot.
that name messed up.
Pulled away even by the grab well.
Yeah, too much architecture here. Heretics have really set the playing field in their favour.
did you see
And
that?
Minibu will collect straight up mid for his third. Leaf at least can...
Did you see that?
That's start the rest. That's
Get his teleports away.
the Raps coming through. Big investment in this round.
And scales in, and he does get his teleports away.
This would have been. Oh god, this would have been the nade where the two of them would have peaked and died. Never mind.